Hello.
Shut the F up.
Now we're live.
Totally made that.
Hello, and welcome to tonight's episode of Loot Die Repeat, where a bunch of us hooligans and Shamrockians, top of the day here.
That's not a word.
I don't know, I just made it up. Get together and we roll some dice, we do some clever storytelling, and a lot of laughing at each other, known as Dungeons and Dragons, and we're thankful that you are along with us for this adventure. And we are very glad that we are less than 10 people so that we can get together in the midst of this pandemic that's going on, and Lord willing, we hope that you are healthy and that we all remain healthy and continue to just keep on persevering through this difficult season.
Keep on, keep it on.
Keep on, keep it on. And of course, if you are looking for something to do while you are cooped up inside, we would encourage you to go to our YouTube channel, Loot Die Repeat, where
We have 700 hours of content.
you can watch
Lots and
68 episodes.
Perfect for quarantine.
Perfect for quarantine.
Social distancing at its best.
Yes, each one is between 2.5 and 4.5 hours, and you can have lots
This is
of
also,
time.
when we get to the camera view with all of us, it's all an optical illusion. We are 6 feet apart.
Yeah, this is true.
So.
It's true, in our minds. And so you can go to our YouTube channel and check things out there. You can also, of course, subscribe to that channel. We would appreciate that. That would be very helpful if you were to give us a subscription to the YouTube channel. And if you're watching here live on Twitch, thank you. We would appreciate you following our channel here and perhaps even considering subscribing as well. And if you have an Amazon Prime account, if you're a person who uses Twitch regularly, you know that you get a free subscription each month and would love for you to consider giving that to us this month. Well, there are other ways that you can participate in the adventure tonight. Certainly, please be active in the chat. We want to hear from you, what you think, when we're being strategic and smart, as well as silly and stupid.
A lot more silly and stupid.
Yeah, usually more of the latter than the former. So by all means, let us know. And you can also cheer bits. So if you cheer 100 bits, you can give advantage to any of the players at the table. For 500 bits, you can give disadvantage to the Dungeon Master. That is
Yes.
moi. As well as a gifted subscription. That is also a disadvantage to the Dungeon Master, along with a new subscription. And for 1,000 cheered bits, you can have a health potion materialize somewhere in the playing field for the party to find, which is always very helpful when it happens. And so we would really appreciate you participating that way in the adventure with us. We also have a bunch of chat commands that will be active tonight. I believe Scooby-Doo is back in the swing of things, and so if you type in ~ commands, then you will see a bunch of the options that you have available to you, and you can just cool things like experience and some fun little web games and things like that. So you can type that in and see those commands. All right, well, I believe that is everything. Our monk is on her way and will be here shortly. But until she arrives, why don't we jump into tonight's episode of Loot, Die, Repeat? And we will do that with our theme song. But before we do, I forgot to mention, how could I forget?
Giveaways.
We have a bunch of giveaways tonight.
What?
Yeah.
I want that,
woo! And
Cool.
so, in honor of Saint Patty's Day, we are going to be giving away these green dice right here. These fine dice. And as well as dwarves, because
Why not?
they're Irish or something? No, they're
In
more
memory of Kilgore.
Scottish. I don't know. Dwarf and this little demon dude here. And if we get 3 new subscriptions, we'll give away the this stone golem. And if we get 5 new subscriptions or gifted subscriptions, we'll give away this awesome stone giant who is super cool and big and giant-y. So, we would love to give away, really descriptive
What is he?
of a giant. He's giant-y.
Of a giant?
Yeah, he's giant-y.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jolly green.
Can we put a number of bits out there that we can
Sure.
tiers as well?
Absolutely.
I feel like Yeah, I think Miss and Michael do.
So,
tears of-
Miss and Mike, you're amazing. You have been known to drop bombs at times, and you can feel free to do so, and we will give it all away. So, you know
what's up.
You're the man. All right.
Or woman.
Well, yeah, it's true. Miss and Mike could both. Either they are wonderful.
Probably not her.
Right. All right. So, without further ado, Matthew, our cleric
back.
bard, who is back. Welcome. Take it away, brother.
We are the winners and the strong. We're the losers who don't belong. And we'll press on until this journey ends. 'Cause there's a goal that we are after, and there are tears, blood, and laughter waiting for us just around the bend. We seek vengeance and we seek glory, so come listen to our story. Come walk with us and we'll call you our friend.
Get a bass guitar.
That's what I think so.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Get a bass in there. Maybe some percussion.
Boom, 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 boom.
Key change. Oh.
That's what we really need.
All
I
right.
did hear a couple note changes in there, actually.
Yeah, they were called wrong notes.
Didn't you write the song?
That was me singing.
did.
It was
I
I
prefer to
pulled
think
the
of it
Bob
as
Dylan.
I prefer to think of it as harmonies.
I don't know the words.
Once upon a time, that's so fine.
What are the words? I don't know.
Upon a time, then you.
Why don't we sing it like him? We are the winners and the strong.
All right. Well, without further ado, let us have our recap. And so, our party of adventurers, if I can start my music. There it goes.
I'll get there.
Has traveled from Waterdeep, where they were just victorious at the Fields of Triumph, the arena in the city, defeating other teams in a battle royale contest, and ultimately taming a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah, I did.
And Yanni getting several of his first kills.
Hey-oh, well, they didn't really count. So.
No, they didn't.
They're still alive.
They're still alive. The party then did some shopping and gathering of sweet magic items with their winnings, and joined up with a caravan heading to Nightstone, where en route on this 6-day journey, they decided, why shouldn't we just plant some magic beans? Because, that's the thing to do out in the open, wild fields. And so Yanni did that. He planted 5 magic beans, and in no particular order, witnessed a giant hole
Yep.
open beneath him and almost falling to his death.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that was number one.
That was number 1. Witnessed a giant herd of mastodons
That was number 2.
come up
for
out
sure.
of the
Yep.
ground
Yeah.
and almost overtake him.
I don't know about that.
I mean,
but
you ran out of
I
the
was
way.
pretty dex.
Yeah, you were nimble. You Goliath man, you. Half giant. Number 3 was
Got the totem
The
pole?
That was the
Totem
totem
pole?
pole. Yep.
a totem pole
It
of
was mother than
No, that was totem pole because it was instant. It was.
yeah.
It was
Totem
one
pole
and then the other. Yeah.
of several goblinoid faces.
It was terrifying. That one was
And
terrifying.
demanding a sacrifice.
No idea what was gonna happen.
The party didn't know what to do. Eli offered himself up.
Because I'm selfless.
You are.
Well.
You righteous paladin.
Eli is selfless.
Ultimately, the party mustered 2,000 gold along with a warhammer, which turned into a magic warhammer.
Yes,
Plus-
it did.
plus 2 warhammer of awesomeness. The 4th being summoned an ancestor of Yanni's, which turned out to be his mother, who encouraged him and exhorted him to continue to do good and save those around him and act for the betterment of all. And he was strengthened in his spirit and
Level up!
instantly gained level. So
Wolfram, how
crazy.
pissed are you right now?
Steve is pissed. Wolfram
Is also pissed.
is all.
And finally, the final bean summons another bag of beans, as well as a comet of insta-death. that he was able to withstand
Barely.
Because he was leveled up.
because he leveled up. You would have been instantly killed if
dead.
you did not
Yeah.
level up.
Y'all would not be here today.
And
His
ridiculous.
first kill would have been
And
himself.
so
It definitely would have been.
That's how it should have been.
Oh, we got a whole new bag.
There's
well,
lots
you
of
got
adventures to
a
be
whole
had,
new
so.
bag, and we all know that beans are good for the heart, right, Mike? And
magical
so
fruit.
they
Smells milk.
in 2-10 perhaps or later can use those new beans as they mature. But the party continued on towards Nightstone, where they were ambushed by two figures clad in black robes, wielding immense magical powers as they essentially stunned and froze the entire party, seeking to abscond, to claim Sola's necklace, which had been given to her by Melcine, the tear of Vi von Rano, a elemental shard of water that had been formed into this necklace. The party ultimately was able to shrug off their paralysis and fight back against these stealthy, shadowy assassins who fought with swords of pure energy. That sounded a lot like lightsabers. And as they defeated the first foe, the second, seeing that he was...
That's where I got my first kill.
That's where you got your first kill. Seeing that he was unable to
I knew that
overcome this stronger party that he had fought before, fled and lived to fight another day and to summon Darth Vader to his side. One day. One day. And now, as the party has arrived around noon in Nightstone, the 6 days having passed, delivering all of the day laborers who have come to work the verdant fields around this town situated in the midst of a river. You have approached and found the city gate down and welcoming you as you arrive. The stockade surrounds this little town, the drawbridge down, allowing passage.
That's for sharing.
And there is much life in this once derelict town that had been attacked by cloud giants.
What?
Eli, you know this.
I don't know.
And Morthos, you know this. Sola, you know this. I don't believe Wolfram, you may know this, because I think you were following them at that time.
It was a firefight.
But you were aware that this town had been attacked by cloud giants, and an ancient artifact, the artifact referred to as the Nightstone, had been stolen out of its town square. The former Lord and Lady slain, and a new Lord and Lady, Leo and Nina Angstrom, have been installed in place, supported by one of the families of Waterdeep, the Roaring Horns. Or maybe it was the Amcathras. I can't remember. One of the...
It was a Roaring Horn.
It was a Roaring Horns, yeah. Supporting them in their oversight of the city. Leo, being an adept druid, has fertilized the lands, and now there is a bumper crop that they are seeking to bring in and pick up for the slack in Amphail that has not been able to harvest its fields because of the attack by the Minotaur cultists and fire cultists. And so, in the midst of this bustling town, as laborers are coming and going and working the fields and bringing in harvest as the end of August draws closer, you see that the distillery has been completed and is up and running. The temple dedicated to Tyr, the god of justice, has a new acolyte overseeing it. The inn and general store and stables are all in working order. There are several workmen's quarters that have been built in place of what used to be residences in the town. And the keep, which sits on its own little island in the midst of the river, has completely been completely rebuilt and refortified as Leo and Nina lead this town. And so, Revengers, with the town ahead of you and the day laborers delivered, Expo delivers each of you a pouch of 50 gold, which, if you haven't added that to your total, you can do so. If you have added that to your total already, don't do so again.
What if we don't remember?
Yeah, I
Don't tie there.
definitely did because I have 50 gold.
There you go.
And I had 0.
And the rest of the day is yours.
So the first thing Eli's gonna do is sneakily dip his hand into his pomade for the 6th day and run up and say, "Hey Yanni, did you see that bird over there?
Where? Stop touching my hair.
It looks good."
Does it?
Yeah.
You think Solo's my hair look good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she thinks it looks good.
I know, buddy. I know.
Expo wants to roll an insight check on that. 19.
Expo.
I give him a wink.
He looks at you.
It'd be a shame if something happened.
And one of the new additions to this town is a tower that now sits behind the windmill, that rises up above the windmill and seems to be put together in a rather haphazard way, stone and mortar, but not very organized, almost like a massive jigsaw puzzle with the pieces forced into place. And a balcony that rings the top of it. And the three of you immediately recognize this same sort of construction as being that of Shereeze's tower in Amphil, as she has been told by you to relocate to Nightstone. And it appears that she has done so and fashioned herself a tower here, making it her own.
Very cool.
Well, she did a great job. It looks like the one that was in Amphil.
Yes, it's very similar.
Could you, Eli, remind me why we're here right now?
Yeah.
It's been a long couple days.
Yeah, I know. We almost got trampled by Mastodon. You're having way too much fun.
Yes. It was great times.
We're stopping here. We got to talk to Leo and Nina. I think it's only fair that we let them know the visions and what's been going on. 1. 2, we should probably get some information on Mara Blackwood. Mara.
Mara.
I don't remember.
Tomatoes, Mara.
Whatever.
And names are inconsequential anyways.
Amen. They are inconsequential. So, but we should probably find out why the heck she wants to buy up the Eagle Shields. And I know Leo and Nina have a good standing with them. And then we gotta head east and pick up those stones and I think kill a dragon?
Oh, yeah.
Did we want Sheriz to look at the
Beetle.
beetle?
Oh, yeah. That part. You guys so smart. So that thing is really
I know it
helping.
I think it really helps me.
Yeah. So
I take a minute to jot some things down on a piece of parchment.
Okay.
and I also want to talk to Taylor Branson about that. You know that potion I've been saving up for, gathering all of the.
You mean the ones that like does the same thing that my goggles do?
Yeah. Here, can I see those?
Nope.
Okay. It's good. I was gonna break them. Can't see with those then.
Thanks, Birdie.
But I just wanted to talk to her
got it.
and see what it would take to make me the potion, and maybe Laz over here, because you can't see, right?
What?
Yeah.
I can see just fine.
How many fingers am I holding?
Cast
Give me the finger
darkness on
boy.
it.
Lines.
Alright, I can use this potion.
Laz, I've been meaning to ask you. You were awfully quiet on the 6th day down here.
Almost absent.
And the 5th and 6th day.
Yeah.
I'm a man of few words.
Yeah. Yeah. What the hell are you?
What you talking about?
I don't, does anyone else think...
Who am I? I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Wait. What?
Wait. So you're saying you're not who you really are? You're someone who is playing someone who's playing someone?
Man, who are you? I could ask you the same question.
Well, I am Morthos. That is pretty simple who I am.
Yeah, but who is Morthos?
Morthos.
It's a good
Let's go
question.
deeper than that.
Everybody
Who are you?
A sneaky
must
bastard.
answer.
That is who I am.
Yeah, you got yourself figured out.
I do.
So, who are you?
I don't really know.
Oh,
Listen,
oh, that seems existential.
I'm just kidding, boy. I'm a guardian for the city watch.
that cannot
Lieutenant
be.
John T. Lazarus of the Waterdeep City Guard.
No.
Give me 20 1st Division. Give me 20 push-ups.
No other god in the city
Okay.
has the use of the spirits that you brought forth in the arena.
I was going to say, you
Where
seem to
do-
have quite the skills when it comes to some of the arcane.
Because I've set myself
More so than
apart.
I've ever seen of any other guard, per se.
Maybe I done some training before I found my way to the guard.
That checks out. I mean,
I've been here,
Yeah.
been there, learned a few tricks.
It's no arcane that I've ever known.
well, that's not surprising.
No, what I'm saying is it seems to be.
I give Eli a high five.
It seems to be divine.
What you trying to say, that I'm some messenger for the gods? It's crazy.
No, but
No one said
That's
that.
crazy. Why would you say that?
What?
That ain't make no sense.
No, but
I don't hear no voices in my head telling me to do things.
I do.
Crazy. Get out
I
of here.
certainly
We
do.
know that he sure does.
Well,
It's
I
not
want
a
an
problem.
insight check.
It's not a problem.
I just go,
What are you trying to
That's funny.
What are you trying to insight?
If he hears voices in his head.
I'm gonna make some noise so no one can hear this whisper because it's probably game
What?
breaking
You
and
hear that?
important.
Probably.
Yeah, we don't really want anyone to know this yet, other than the guy who rolled a nat 20 on his
Apparently.
insight check.
By the way,
That tickled too much. I hate that.
opposite of social distancing that just
Yes.
Yeah, right?
that was a
some-
6-foot whisper.
It was the camera. The camera made it
Social
appear.
That was very like
it's
slumber
pretty
party
close.
whisper, like where it tickles your ear.
Wait, what?
You know
What kind
how
of
that?
slumber parties did you go
Just
to?
these.
All I'm saying is
I just go.
you did well in the arena, and we have not talked about it.
Well, I think you kind of.
Yeah, you were
You all
proficient.
did well too. You all really pulled your weight, I'll tell you that. Especially you, big boy.
Oh, thank you.
You did great. Hey, those push-ups. You're the very definition of stamina.
I believe so.
Okay, well,
That's
yeah.
that's what she said. That's
Who's she?
she.
Yeah, that seems.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Let's not push him too hard, but
This
there's
is-
something there.
Yes.
But
Other another time, perhaps.
hey, I'm gonna go talk to Leonina. If you guys want to talk to Charisse and get more information, I don't think we can divide and conquer here.
I'll join you with Leo and Nina.
As you're talking about Leonina, you hear a voice from behind you that calls out, "Ah, look who it is here. Welcome, my friends." And you turn and you see a short little halfling
Nina.
with neat, short-cut hair, and he has kind of loose-fitting, common clothes, but he walks with a confidence that kind of belies his noble stature. And next to him, in darker clothes, she kind of slinks along very smoothly, like a agile cat kind of moves, gliding along the ground. You see his wife, Nina, as she has a long, kind of blonde, dirty blonde hair, and she's kind of just waving at you excitedly, and you notice very clearly that she has a little halfling baby bump. And they are clearly expecting and
Wait, are Rard and Sarah?
very, very excited.
They had a child. Their child's name is Nina.
Is it really?
It is. There you go. 8 people watching. So
Boom. And she looks at you and she says, "Hey, Shugs, how's it all doing?" And Leo just kind of smiles and shakes his head. So, what do we owe this pleasure of your arrival here in our humble town that's growing thanks to you in no small part?
Just brought down a batch of workers.
We see that here. It's quite appreciated. Thank you.
And wanted to thank you for the exchange of your liquors and spirits. We think they're going to really help our bar.
Well.
Absolutely. Jax has been sending us some ideas on how to put together some new spirits, and well, we've been testing them, and they've been coming out mighty fine. She has a good knack for it, so we'll keep corresponding with her, of course. Although it's been a couple days since we've heard from her, I presume that's because you were traveling in here. So
Yeah.
She was
indisposed.
Yes, she may have been preoccupied with another matter.
Why are we lying?
well, I do hope that she is
There's no
okay.
place.
Me too. She was always like a sister to me.
Well played.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be back in correspondence soon.
Well, I do hope. So, Shugs, is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah, do you have any beef jerky?
I was just going to say,
Of
not the
course,
beef.
I was about to offer
That deer
some of my
jerky
jerky. Here you
Oh.
go.
is divine.
Just freshly smoked that guy.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
We're here for a couple of reasons. We're heading to the Forlorn Hills.
As you're talking, you see kind of flying out from behind a side building what looks to be a cat with wings that flies and just lands on Leo's shoulder. And he says, Relix, welcome. And he kind of pets the cat a little bit, and it just sits there, its wings folding into its shoulders and just kind of nudging up against Leo and watching all of you.
Yeah, that thing's weird.
I don't like cats that much.
No?
Not a big cat person.
Kind of reminds me of the cat you had.
Yes, I used to have a cat very similar
Yeah.
at some point.
Oh
Forgot
yeah.
about that.
Yeah. You poofed that thing away, didn't you?
I did. I did not find it very useful.
Because you're a heartless bastard.
I am.
Understood. That's why you're with us.
That's all right.
So, Leo, Nina, I'm happy that you could greet us at the gate. Have some stuff to discuss. I don't know if it's necessarily prudent out here.
If you like, we can retreat to the keep, of course.
That would be great. Sola, you wanted to come with me? Anyone else?
I'll go see Charisse.
Vianney, we should go to Chevrice.
Charisse, I tell you, she is both incredible and eccentric.
Well, shoot, I guess
That
I'm
is
going
for
too.
Sure.
She has brought with her all sorts of people who have been coming through, spending fine coin, so it's fine with us, but she is certainly a unique character to add to our motley crew here in this town.
That she is.
If there are more of her sort, of course, use your discernment and use your best cautions, but send them along, and they seem to do our town mighty fine.
Yeah. We're always thinking of you guys.
Well, and they're kind of talking and walking. You all, I'm sure, can find her tower right over there. And for those of you who would like to have a more intimate conversation, by all means, please let us go. And so you guys make your way to the keep across the hanging bridge that has been reconstructed, and you go into the outer wall completely made of stone, and through the portcullis which has been reconstructed, and into the sturdy central structure that houses a small kind of formal meeting room as well as an informal living room on the first floor, and he and Nina sit down and kind of motion you to join them at the table there. And so, what's on your mind, Shug?
Well, and I have my hood up, so I pull my hood back, and got a couple of things to talk about. One of them being Mara Blackwood, the other being Yavo, the guy who almost took you, Nina.
Have you found him? Is he dead?
He's not dead, but we have found him.
Is he gonna come back here?
I don't believe so.
Not by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good.
He looks like he's
He's in charge of a mini city.
a high-ranking guard in Saltmarsh.
Yes.
Well, that's troubling.
I agree.
Quite.
Thought you'd want to know that, though, geographically speaking, where he's
Well,
located.
I mean, that's far to the north, many 10 days from here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's good.
But it makes you wonder what he's up to.
Right, and who he's with, and why the hell he was here.
Yes.
Well, he was asking about a Thorig Bran Ross and well,
We found Thorg.
That we did.
We killed Thorg.
as well as
Lennis.
what were their names? Lennis and Millie. Yes, of course, Millie. They live down. They run the general store, dear. Oh, how could I forget? Of course, Lennis Flax and Millie. Yeah, they're safe here. They're not coming back for them, though. He was more interested in Thorig, I believe.
And Thorg is dead.
Yes.
Well, that's a good news, then, perhaps.
He was trying to kill us, so.
Thorg was a complicated individual. Just want to let you know that on Yavo. Secondly, what do you know about Mara
Mara.
Blackwood?
Oh, Mara.
I know you've done some work for her in the past. I know.
Well, we were adventurers, as you know, once, and we came in from Golden Fields. That's kind of where we got our start.
Yep.
And eventually made our way to Waterdeep. And when we arrived, there was a plague going on. Ironic. For some reason, I don't know. And when we got there...
Would you say it was an epidemic?
No, thankfully not. We stopped it before it got to that point.
Well, that's good. No one had to go into quarantine?
The Copper District was under quarantine, poor part of the city, fortunately, and we snuck in and investigated because the evidence seemed to indicate that there was some tomfoolery afoot.
Right.
Well, one thing led to the next, and we found that one of the Blackwoods was intentionally spreading the plague and then providing a cure to make himself look like he was being benevolent. But the people that died from the plague, he was revivifying or bringing back as undead zombie, workers to mine under the city in the Underwarrens in search of a lost crypt of his family's. Well, they found the crypt, but not before we intervened and destroyed them all, and, well, we recovered the ancient item that they were seeking.
Which
It was a necklace that had some magical properties to it that anyone with the Blackwood blood, elven blood, would have their life extended even further.
What did that look like?
Well, it was quite intricate and beautiful. It had a golden filigree inlaid with several green gemstones, emerald if my eye serves me. And it had a locket that clasped, and inside was the crest of the Blackwoods, the top full of green leaves and the bottom open root system with a hardy black tree.
And did you give that to Myra or Myra's mother?
Well, we infiltrated, or rather were invited to the Blackwoods residence for
The party.
yes,
I mean, yeah, keep going. Sorry.
a party.
Yeah.
And Were you there?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll talk about that more in a moment.
Yep.
And at the party, well, our team tracked down their son, no, maybe it was Brand Blackwood,
Yeah, it was Brand.
who happened to be a half-born. He was a bastard child of Lady Blackwood. And,
Lester got around.
well, we found that exactly what he was doing and confronted him in his study. And a battle ensued where we dealt with him. And one of our members, a Dragonborn friend of ours, he was taken out. And Mara heard the commotion and came, and, well, she swore to keep it all a secret as she heard her brother's confession in exchange for the necklace and a promise to never sully the Blackwood name. And so we agreed, gave her the necklace. She allowed us to escape, and it was all kind of swept under the rug because, later on, we were tracked, and a bounty hunter, said that we were sent. He was sent by the Blackwoods to keep us safe. And so I assumed that was, the end of the story. And, didn't turn out very well. Our party ultimately was defeated by the Cult of the Dragon. And, we returned here broken, buried our dead, and
Perfect.
said,
No,
is that funny?
No, the way you said buried. You Southerners, I love your accent.
I understand.
Yeah.
And, here we are.
Awkward.
So,
Is that what you remember about the party?
yeah, I mean, I remember them sneaking out the back window, specifically. Right? It was the back window.
Wait. What is... You were there?
Yeah.
You were aware of what was going on?
Yeah, do you remember the guy who tracked you and then told you he was...
Nomad?
Yeah, that
the
was
bounty
me.
hunter?
That was me.
That wasn't you.
Yeah, that was me.
That was an old man.
Yeah, I had been alive for a while at that time.
That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so if I tell you we're going to the Forlorn Hills to look for Tick and Luna's head, and I know exactly where Luna's head is, and that Tick was eaten by a water dragon, and that's where Gundrick and Trotskash and myself died before you poofed away with these necklaces. Does that ring a bell?
All right, I'm listening.
Yeah. So
Are you sure you want to tell him everything, Eli?
they deserve to know. They're good people.
Okay.
The world's under attack. I'm gonna
Get
just
right to it.
Start big. Start big here.
When you say the world, you mean
Everything.
like Toriel, this flat sphere
All
disc
of the
thing that we're
plans.
on?
At least the Sword Coast.
I would say even you saw trouble in the Hell Plane, and we know that
It's true.
in the Divinity Plane there's trouble
in
as well.
Betor,
Yep, and in the
Everywhere.
astral plane.
in the astral plane.
In every plane.
North, south, east, west, in Betor and the astral plane, it's all converging on Waterdeep, this darkness. So I want you to know what you're up against. You're further here in the south. There were shadows and dragons in my vision in the south, which makes sense because the Cult of the Dragon was 2 to 3 days away from here in the Forlorn Hills, where I died.
Well, I recall it being a bit further than that, but yes.
I was hoping you'd forget how long it was and we could get there quicker.
The DM never forgets.
So, my name's Eli. A little bit about me. I've been alive for a very long time. I had a blood curse happen to me 300 years
what's
ago. Blah, 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 blah.
blood curse? What like?
Abomination.
Yeah.
He's unable to die.
Unless another person like me, like Thorig, cuts off my head.
How do you know if there's another person like you around?
I can feel their heart beating. in my head.
That's a bit macabre.
A little bit.
Sounds romantic.
We're joined at the hip.
What's your name, sir?
I didn't think he
My
was
name
with
is
us.
John T. Lazarus of the Waterdeep City Guard, Honorary First Division.
Thank you for your service, sir.
That's my pleasure. Thank you for appreciating my service.
Well, welcome to my humble abode. You can call me Leo. And this is my lovely bride, Nina.
It's nice to meet you. You know, you can call me Lieutenant John T. Lazarus for short.
How about Shug? And she kind of gives you a wink, and you are completely disarmed by her charm.
Oh, Nina, by the way,
He
congratulations.
just does push-ups on the
Oh,
ground.
thank you.
That's amazing.
Very exciting.
We
Very
are so excited.
boy or girl.
We don't know. We're going to be a surprise.
A reveal party. That's awesome.
How would you guys find out in this day and age?
Magic.
Oh, Leo has ways with his druidic powers, you know.
So back to the task at hand. If I told you that Mara Blackwood is trying to buy up a large portion of the Eagle Shield's estate in Amphel.
That's news to me.
Yep.
Perhaps I should let the Roaring Horns know this information.
Let's keep it quiet right now.
She has also brokered peace between the two, Xanathar and
The Zent.
Who
Guardian.
is she? Mara?
Her mom.
Mara.
Her mom.
Westra.
Oh, Lady Blackwood.
Westra Blackwood. She is
But, so, Mara, as long as she's wearing this necklace, isn't gonna die? Is that what I'm understanding?
Well, I'm no practitioner of the arcane, but when we had that necklace identified, it seemed that it would prevent you from dying of normal causes, and you would not age once you reached a certain level. You could still be killed,
Right.
but it would not be through the failing of your own
Interesting.
body.
We're gonna have to tell Yanni and Morthos that. That makes a lot more sense then. She might be playing the long game here.
Most likely.
Perhaps.
The really long game.
Mara always struck us as the
Guess Wolfram doesn't.
the honorable sort,
That's good.
at least in our dealings with her. It was Westra that was the shady character.
I feel like Mara, that's part of her long game though, is she's gonna seem like we can trust her, and then when she takes over, she could be even worse than her mother.
Could be.
Perhaps you gotta discern that one.
Is that your read on her?
Well, I'm rather insightful. Yeah, he is.
Keep going.
Can you just go back and forth all the time?
Thanks, dear. You're welcome, sure.
Can't wait till they have a kid who's doing 3.
I was hoping that all of us would go see
I
Sess with-
always thought her to be rather sincere,
Yeah, me too.
not full of any guile or wickedness. Shrewd, of course, shrewd as a serpent, but rather gentle, like a dove.
I haven't spent much time with her, I couldn't tell you.
The times I've worked for her, she seemed a lot different than her mother.
That one has guile.
Oh yeah.
That one will sacrifice anyone to get what she desires.
Yeah. Last thing, we are going to the Forlorn Hills. We are going to where I died.
Well, you best be safe. Why are you younger?
I come back to the age of my first death, which was about 25.
Like I said, macabre.
Yeah.
I have one other question.
Dear, I think it's macabre. Oh, right, of course.
Last time we were here, we were traveling with Hold. I have been tasked to follow on his quest. And I remember him having a conversation with you guys that I was not privy to. Do you remember that at all? That I may complete what the Divine have told me to?
Well, yes, of course. He visited the temple here to Tia.
Mm-hmm.
And Tia directed him to do 2 different things. The first was to go and deliver the message of the demise of Gundrick.
he accomplished that. I remember that.
Okay,
Right.
well, she was in Thornhold,
I'm pretty sure we did that.
and
We didn't
Yeah,
finish
we've
that.
never been to Thornhill.
Okay.
and he
Never mind.
was to make his way there and let her know.
Yeah, we didn't get that far.
And secondly, well, he's not with you, is he? Something.
He didn't make it.
How could he be defeated? That's
He tried to fight a dragon by himself.
Yeah, I
A
died
green
there, too.
dragon.
Yeah.
foolish.
A voice in your head says he sacrificed himself so the rest of the team could escape.
Nah, we could have made it out with him alive too. He tried to grapple a dragon by himself.
Saved a
I
priest
don't
as well.
understand.
I think
Well,
that guy died.
That guy definitely died.
No, he didn't.
I know.
No, he is alive and
he
well.
is alive.
You're right. Just
Hold.
wanted to get you angry.
No, the
And
priest.
anyway, the second thing he
Hold us
was
alive,
told
too.
was to reforge
Don't
the
step on his
gauntlet
memory.
of Gundrick. The gauntlet and helm. He had a helm. You could put fancy stones in, and it helped him to resist different effects. And in order to do that, there was a special magic anvil.
Yep.
Like up north somewhere. I don't quite know where.
In Quailish's,
I don't know in Quailish, but it was
We hunt those in the spring.
it was somewhere up north, near the spine of the world, but maybe not quite that far.
nice.
And you said Gundrick.
said, dear. Well said.
You said Gundrick was
Gundrick,
in.
Tin was a paladin.
No. Where was I supposed to tell his demise?
Thornhold.
In Thornhold,
His mother.
His
it's
mom.
a
I thought we did one.
it's a
of these.
dwarvish hold by the Sword Sea.
Yep.
They're very, from what I understand, very cloistered.
Thorig's compatriots were from there.
In your book, did we get his gauntlet or his helm?
We did have the gauntlet. I think that may have been destroyed on the dragon attack.
It's all pieces and parts.
Well, that was what he was tasked with.
Thank you.
Well,
My pleasure. I do hope you can complete that quest, and I hope that hold, well, God's rest his soul, finds rest.
yeah. Well, thank you for the information, Amara. Have you noticed anything further south of here happening? Anything with dragons, the dragon cult?
No, we were just trying to keep to ourselves.
Have you heard anything about souls going into limbo?
No. That's quite disconcerting.
Quite. If you hear anything, please let us know.
How would we discern that in?
Oh, macabre.
How did you do what you used to do?
Well, I have a bit of a commune with Shantea, and so she grants me some measure of power, and, well, I've used it to better these lands and ultimately serve the people.
Yes, but with Cherise and all the travelers coming and going, if you wouldn't mind
Yep.
keeping your ears open about that.
I
Letting
will,
us
I will
know.
do so, and I will inform Morak of the same.
Good.
You recall Morak, the keeper of the inn?
Yep.
I do, I
He
appreciate it.
hears far more of the rumors than either of us do.
Perhaps we could talk to him next.
We should.
Classic.
And just keep in mind, I'll just tell you my dream I've been having from Paylor. Avalanche from the north, dragons and shadow from the south, a tidal wave from the west, a storm from the east, and heaven and hell colliding all on Waterdeep.
That is terrifying.
Yep. And you should know, because you can do something about it too.
What can
Be
we do?
vigilant. Be mindful of who's coming in here.
And give us dragon blood.
And and just any information about the cult of dragon, or the fire cult, I think was in there too. Dragons themselves.
Well,
Oni.
Can
let us
I?
know.
My granddaddy was a member of the cult of the dragons,
Oh yeah.
and he gave me this book before I traveled here with Nina. We ran away, you recall.
Yep.
Perhaps this would help you.
Thank you.
Take that. What's it called?
It's that's odd.
Someone on.
I'm just waiting
That's
for
why.
it to start playing.
I'll take care of it.
I detect disturbance.
Excuse me, there's something urgent on
These are
my
voices I hear.
All right, Leo's Dragon Cult book.
Eternal. They're
Somebody's
listening
up
to
to
a sermon. I mean,
Some mischief.
All right,
Wrong
so
TV, bro.
that makes a lot of sense then. Why?
Downstairs.
That makes a lot of sense. Why? She wants to buy up the property. I think she might be moving base of operations. She's definitely playing the long game. We got to tell everybody that, especially Wolfram, because he might get upset if we forget to mention his name.
Now you're
Especially
saying
if we also
something
don't-
about Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Sounds something like a job for the Waterdeep City Guard, don't you think?
No, I don't. I think you guys are ill prepared.
You don't think we got it handled?
Not at all. You have no idea what's coming.
And
You
you're not
seen
there.
my angels that I used to fight?
Is everyone like you?
No.
Then no, you're not prepared.
All right. Well, let me prepare my troops then for the worst.
Yeah, send word.
I will.
You know how you can do that?
How?
Go, Leo, where's the tube?
The tube we keep in the distillery because ease of access and all. Anyway, I'm sorry. I apologize that I had to run out. That is rude of me.
Yep.
But
Don't you
We
worry
are-
about it.
we are dealing with a bit of a situation, and it'll be dealt with. The book is the Tome of Dragons. Unique name, I know. It simply gives information on the well-known and well-traveled dragons in the Sword Coast. Many of the ancients and adult dragons that have staked out territory and, stalk and fight each other and, claim lands and treasures and whatnot, so on and so forth.
Did your father write this?
No, it was a publication of the cult,
Oh, okay.
and nasty sort. Do not recommend you get too deep, of course.
Yeah.
Anyone who would ever be involved with the cult in any way would have vile, evil intentions and
100%.
Amen, bro.
They are
Amen.
the worst.
just evil running through their veins,
Yep.
completely unredeemable,
Yeah, I mean,
unfortunately.
yeah.
Scum of the earth.
They would probably throw you from a Palisade Tower or something like that if they didn't like you. So, I agree. Really gruesome stuff.
Yeah, so please, be
Makes me
careful,
angry
but
just
use...
to talk about it.
everybody is worth a second chance.
She's got that going for her, which is nice. So,
Even
Perhaps.
dragon cultists.
Yeah, for them, if they survive, throw them off again. That's the
You know
second
how-
chance I'm talking about. Second chance to die.
that's all right.
Well,
Leo, I don't think is going to mind if we go to the distillery and we can write a note back to our tavern and it'll be sent out. Okay, Laz?
Huh?
We can write a note at the tavern and it'll be sent out. We can have Candy or Kyle disseminate it to your people.
Well, why don't I just send his bird with a little note on it?
You have one of those?
Here, I can write a note. He's got a bird.
But it'll
End of
get,
story.
it'll get there instantly.
it'll
if
get
we
there
use the
faster
tube.
through the
All
tube.
right.
And then we also must see the tavern innkeeper.
Yep.
You know, you all talking about this party you remember, right?
Yeah.
I had to hold my tongue, but I can't hold it no more.
Okay.
It's not a part if you remember it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
You
true.
ain't partying, right?
Well, I was an attaché. I
Oh,
was
your
another-
characters are drunks!
That's what I'm saying. So we got another drunk character.
I ain't saying you need to drink, but there's a handful of things to make the party fun. Like those mushrooms out back. I just took them. I took them before I came in. Y'all got dragons for heads.
Are we gonna see more spirits?
There's yeah. I was undercover at the time, so I couldn't.
I didn't know they'd make me feel like this. I just wanted a snack. But now I can't take it back.
Well, buddy, it might be like that for a little while.
All right, I'm just here for the rest.
Thank you, guys. Be safe. Any information, send it through the tube. We'll get it.
Oh, so good.
Would y'all want us to
So
Prep some beef jerky for you.
Yes.
Yes.
For your tavern.
Oh yeah, bar snacks. We need them.
Instead of peanuts.
Beef jerky.
What should we just talk with Jax about the rate of exchange for
Yep.
that?
Yep. I was thinking free, but yeah, that'll work too.
Well, while I'd love to do that,
Exposure is.
have to provide for our people here.
Now, if I remember correctly, you could just make that happen.
Well, I can't. I'm just a shifty rogue.
Morthos should talk to you. He's also a shifty rogue.
Who's more? Oh, the
tall,
tiefling.
tall, dark, and scary. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's a matter of perspective.
Yeah, opinion.
Anyway, well, I'll talk with Jax about that then.
Thank you. Be safe.
All right. Be
Take care.
safe.
I rubber belly.
Shantae, go with you. All right. So Leo kind of nods, says, "Mother's blessing go with you," and you all kind of make your way out of the keep. You have Morthos, Wolfram, and Yanni. You approach the tower of Cherise. Who is approaching the tower?
I will.
Okay, Morthos, you go up to the front door that is there, and you go to knock, and right before you can knock on the door flings open. She says, a gnomish woman with long gray hair, kind of mousy brown hair, that is pulled up in a kind of haphazard ponytail, and she has a nice silken kind of sky blue robe on with a silver filigree that kind of goes throughout, and a large eye on the chest, the eye of Savras. And she looks at you with a smile and she says, Morthos, it's time, yes. Welcome, I've been waiting. And Yanni and Wolfram, well, welcome. Come in, we have much to talk about, much to talk about. Okay.
Cerise. You'll get used to it.
Yes. Cherise, yes. I know you. You don't know me. It's okay. We need to talk. You need magic items. But I need you to tell me which ones, because I can't tell which of the timelines it is you're asking me for which items. And you in particular, Wolfram, you are a selfish bastard, but that's okay. I love you anyway, and we'll give you all the items you want. Provide them in time. We do one at a time. Yanni, congratulations!
Oh, thank you.
You got a kill.
Oh, I did.
Yes,
Thank you.
it's amazing. And
How did you know
met
that?
your mother. Woohoo!
She knows.
Saw
Sess.
her again. Wow.
Oh yeah, the whole live thing.
Yeah,
That's it.
Got
The
empowered.
future,
And okay, good. Be careful with those beans. No beans in the realm of Nightstone. We want to be safe here. Right. No Mastodons.
They were
No
fun, so
Mastodons.
not right now.
Nope.
Okay.
Morthos. You must go.
Go where?
You know where. You can't avoid it.
Where? What's she talking about?
I understand.
You understand? Well done. Okay. Yes, and she is happy, but it's complicated. And Yanni, we need to continue to follow the book. Okay, so you need to get back up there.
This one?
Yep, that one. And you need to continue and pick up where you left off before you lost some friends. But that's okay. They unfortunately made choices, and the dwarf was kind of weak, but that's okay.
No.
He's dead, and we.
But he was a great singer.
That he was.
And he was rather drunk a lot.
Yes, but
was also
did
my
you
fault.
know that the cleric who travels with you now also can sing?
Didn't
Doesn't show
know
that side of him. Doesn't show that side of him, but it's there. Anyway, what can I do for you today, boys?
Wait a second. Okay. So he needs to go somewhere. He needs to follow the book. And I'm a selfish bastard.
That's
Yes,
about
but a
right.
good-hearted one, and I like you, which is a good thing for you.
Which is why right now is not about
That
you,
was more
Wolfram, it's about
tongue-in-cheek.
Yanni.
I know you better than you know me.
What have you divined about limbo?
There are frayed edges at the seams of the divine and the arcane.
Someone called them jazz
Oh.
fingers.
Who's doing this?
Oh, battles of the divines. Divines are in flux.
Why isn't it?
As happens every millennia or so, these divines never can be content. You know what I mean?
No.
Well, contentment is a hard thing. It's really hard to find peace and joy and happiness and hope in the midst of, this. And so, in the midst of...
Especially when your wife disappears and marries someone else.
Yes. Well,
Speaking of which, do you know where she is?
I have not asked that question.
Okay.
I could look into it, no guarantees. Anyway, there are frictions emerging as new divines, or those seeking to be divine, vie for power. Constant struggle and age-old. And
This
so...
seems to be our
Do
conclusion
you know who
as
any
well.
of these individuals are that are striving to become divines?
Well, it's unclear.
That's a good question.
There are several fiends and devils that are somehow involved. It's unclear who. There are also several cults, the leaders of whom are seeking to ascend to demigodhood. I don't know. There's powerful magic that is preventing any sort of deep scrying. But that's what's going on. I don't know the particulars beyond the generalities. That's all that Savras has given me. Savras himself, being a neutral deity, of course, is trying to remain aloof as much as he is capable in order to make sure that the balance is maintained. Anyway.
So, I believe Yanni, would you like to show her?
Oh yeah. I've got a couple things that I don't know much about magic, but my mom. Did you know my mom? I saw. Master Name told me she had one of them. The Severus.
Yes, Master Name trained her, yes.
Yeah. Did you know her?
Uh-huh.
Can you tell me anything about her?
She was lovely.
Oh, I mean, I know that.
She was an acolyte of Savras. She was a powerful diviner, and would have been more so if, well, she made the choice.
Made what choice? She's dead. You know she died. Cloud Giants killed her.
That was her choice. She knew it would happen. There were multiple paths.
Then why did she stay? If she knew she was getting
one path that led to her living, and one path that led to her dying untimely. She chose the untimely death because that was the only way that she would know you.
It's gotta be up there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I threw up in my mouth.
Ask him how his wife's doing.
Don't make me cry.
I'm not that mean. I'm trying to be good, remember?
I'm not here.
You're not there.
So your mother's love for you is what kept her there, knowing that you would carry on the torch for her and your father.
It is very special to have a mother who would do anything to stay with her child.
Yeah, she was a pretty wonderful woman.
That's
And
meaningful.
you are
So-
the only thing that can save your father.
Do you know where he's at?
No. But I know that you can save him if you follow your book.
Follow the book.
Follow the book.
Excuse me.
Follow the book.
Can I ask you something?
You're not there.
Can I appear? Can I warp here?
Lazarus starts just meandering by.
Oh, that's a pretty color.
She says, hold on 1 second. And she kind of runs to the front door and opens it up right before Lazarus knocks. Come on in.
Oh!
Yes, Eli, Sola, come on in, come in.
Oh, good.
oh, everybody's here now.
Sorry, guys. I was throwing up out in the back.
Yes, mushrooms are good. Continue.
Yes. You were talking to them about their futures.
How did you know?
I was in the bushes.
Was Savras speaking to you again?
Again?
Oh,
What?
Who's the Savras?
Oh, I see. Still there. Okay.
No, okay, I told you earlier I didn't hear no voices. But that was a lie, if you couldn't tell. It's freaking me out. Tell me why. I
More
hear
like
these voices.
you know.
You hear many, don't
I
you?
only want one in my head, that's me.
Well, too bad. Anyway, Morthos,
Yes.
you were here to ask about something, as were you, Wolfram and Yanni. Please.
Yanni.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Got sidetracked by the mom talk. It happens sometimes. I really love my mama. Yeah, she knew my mom. Trained by Master Name. Remember the whole Savris thing? Yeah,
makes
same thing.
sense.
She's just super powerful woman. And then she chose to die to save me.
I feel like she lost out on that. I mean, it was a good choice. I feel like there's no
confused.
right answer there.
Yeah, that's
Move on.
not very compassionate there, buddy. You and Wolfram.
Yep. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. So I have this you gagged when he said that my mom died for me.
I did not do it on purpose.
Poor man, he's got acid reflux.
It's called a reflex, man. A gag reflex.
So I was given this beetle thing, and I asked what was her face? Real pretty lady.
Vajra.
Yeah, that I asked her about it. But it's a key, and I was wondering if you could help me, identify and locate the other half of this key for me.
You already know what it is. You already know what it does.
Yep.
Where
open
the other
it.
half is a mystery. It was obtained by the Nimbus Collective Hegemony. They go by various names
Mhm.
in the East, and beyond that, the magic is cloudy.
Cloudy.
Cloudy?
Yes,
That's not helpful.
With a chance of meatballs?
in some scenarios. However,
Like storm cloudy or haze cloudy?
both.
Ooh.
Okay.
Good question. Good question. I also
I'll write this down.
I also have little Willie here that I thought you might find interesting. Maybe you can help me figure out.
Where did you get one of those?
I don't remember.
Very, 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 very
Wolfram
weird.
gave it to you.
No,
I
no,
don't
he
think
didn't. In the ice realm, the half giant gave him, or the
Oh,
half
yeah.
giant gave it to him.
To me.
Oh.
That's true. That's true. Birdman gave him to me.
Selfish, huh?
It was a gift for a
It's
gift.
hard to see one's heart sometimes.
It was a gift from him and a gift to him.
Well, that was very generous of you. Anyway, that
I did it for a selfish reason.
honesty, I appreciate that. That is a very, very rare artifact of the plains. There is a mystical griffin who works at a forge and crafts items and has emissaries throughout. One, I think you have met in Waterdeep, Veer. He runs a store by the same name. The Griffin's Saddlebag. Those are the Griffin's Saddlebags. They each are sentient and unique.
Well, yeah, we have conversations, little Willie and I.
It's good that you talk with your Willie. And so, if you
Social distancing.
if you agree, you can accept quests from it, but you must request such.
Oh, I can request a quest.
Yes, and it will give you deliveries, and it will reward you for completing them, and punish you for not in the proper time.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
perhaps you'll lose a level to balance everything out.
Okay, you guys want to do a quest?
No.
We have so many.
We have things to do.
Which is why we're here. We need info and equipment.
Yep.
You can always ask what quests are available,
That feels like a good option.
and
Maybe on our way to the Forlorn Hills.
Maybe.
Oh, I think it's usually courier quests, right? Like they're.
yes, you would have to find the individual, and in so doing, the bag would deliver the item.
Okay.
All right, Will.
So, Reese, one
Yes?
last question for you. This has happened twice now. Sola, could you come here? She carries a necklace of Melcines that twice now we have been attacked and somebody has tried to take it from us.
What do they look like?
They
have these really awesome swords that I want.
Oh,
They
yeah.
kind of glow.
The
and
light
make a
swords.
hum.
I take it out.
They go. They do
Yeah.
that sound.
I do. One
That
was
is
a
very unique as well.
ash elf. What was it?
Shatterkai.
Shadowkai. She was one of them. The other one was another elf of sorts, but darker in skin to her.
Maybe like
More
a wood elf.
wisdom into this.
And the other one was Evil Moniker, which you might have seen in one of your visions of our fates.
The queen told me that some Shatterkai are being deceived.
Interesting. I shall have to look into this. I don't typically delve into the Shadowfell. Difficult place, that.
Can you tell us any reason they would want this specific necklace? Why are they after it?
I mean, we know it's
We know it's
a shard,
a shard.
but other than that,
As we've spoken, it is an artifact of great power that is a mote of energy, a deposit of the gods. It's... Well, what has it allowed you to do?
Well, it makes me swim, but I haven't really delved into it because I fear the water.
and hold up your hand.
What hand, Eli?
Just hold up your stump hand.
I don't want to.
Every time she goes to the water, bad things happen.
It's.
Don't be embarrassed, girl. Don't be embarrassed. this time.
I will not. I only go into the water when I must.
Well, it seems that fate has a sense of humor then,
Quite so.
If you were to work with that necklace, it would give you control over that element greater than any magical practitioner
I do not
alive.
want control over that element. It's a cursed element.
I'll trade you.
Dibs.
A healthy fear is a good fear, but an unhealthy fear is a hindrance to the
Just say it. Don't be a pansy.
The purpose
Have you died in water? Did you lose your hand
of
in water?
saving
Did you lose your friend
the
in water?
greater.
And get kidnapped in
These are
water?
important.
No, but I tried
Remember,
to
she
save
can
a
see the
friend in
future.
water,
You might want
and
to.
I dove onto a flat piece of ice to do it.
Your fear,
It hurt.
well, it paralyzes you and prevents you from reaching that to which you are called.
Would you say it's like chopping off her own hand?
Or like having one hand tied behind your back.
Yes, in a sense.
I grimace at them.
We high five.
And so just as you are overcoming your setback with the radiant light that wells within you, so you must do the same with the aquatic energy that seeks to flow through you. But it requires you to embrace and release.
Perhaps one day. I'm not quite there yet. Too
Perhaps.
many
It is your
evils
choice,
have happened.
as we all have. But that choice has consequence for untold lives.
Well, that was heavy. Freaking lean in, man.
So
Man
maybe
up.
Last thing we had in the water, we almost all
Girl.
died.
Woman up.
Yes.
Listen, maybe you
And
could
it
go to
cursed
Ordo Lux.
whoever.
Maybe you could go to Ordo Lux and they
Same
can teach you
difference.
some of these tactics.
Perhaps.
No man can teach her anything. You must discover it for yourself by spending time in contemplation and meditation with the power that resides within that moat.
So all she's got to do is do that little sleep thing.
Sola, I believe in you.
That's what it looks like. She's sleeping.
You can do
I don't think
this.
she's sleeping, but it looks like it. Goat
Thank
knows
you,
it.
Wolfram.
As do I. You have been pretty fearless since we have met. I do not believe you will let a fear of water stop you from accomplishing your true task in life.
It's not the fear of water, it's the fear of losing more people in that water.
What if I only observed a Melcene from a far distance, but what if in her memory you take hold of the gift from her father and use it to its full potential and your full potential to honor her? Will that be motivation enough? Say yes.
Maybe
1, 2, 3.
with some consideration.
That's a step. in the right direction.
I mean, fears are not conquered in an hour or even a day.
No, but remember,
Like, we could calm emotions if you'd like. I believe we can do that.
They are conquered one
I can do
choice
that.
at a time.
the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Very true.
So many wise words. Sola, you can do it if you want to do it. I believe in you, girl.
And the benefit that you have is that you have friends who will stand with you. Yes, they will.
True.
That
To
is-
the end.
Or in
I'll
front of
come
you
back
like a
again,
shield.
but yeah.
That's right.
Amen.
Proven
Well,
time and time again.
Yes?
Which item first?
Oh, I have a whole list here for you.
I see that. Which item first?
Nevermore keeps poking at this one right here. It's a mask. It just looks like a normal wooden mask. But apparently it's associated with some sort of pact magic, and that's the path I'm on.
I suppose you would require that of the queen. Yes, yes.
I don't know who it comes from.
All
I
right.
heard it in my travels that there was a mask that would form the likeness of that which a warlock maybe has made a pact with, and so I have not been able to find one.
I will need 24 hours. I must seek the wisdom of Savras to translocate the general whereabouts and or leads for this item. Return, and I will have it for you.
Won't we be gone in 24
Hopefully.
hours?
No guarantees, but
We'll come back.
All right. Not only that, but do you happen to have any spell scrolls lying around
lying around?
that we could purchase and use on our journey?
Well,
Changes it in there. It's like 75.
let me see.
You wouldn't have to divine the location of things that you already have, would you?
Yes, but the spells that I know I keep prepared. It's just a matter of what I don't know. I just keep spells for. I'm not in the business of simply selling them, typically. However,
Well, I wouldn't need to keep any of your ritual spells if you found any of those scrolls.
what are you interested in?
Silence.
Please give him silence.
I think
Use it on yourself.
for others.
I have not been able to figure out how to do it. The queen won't give it to me. Well, I haven't asked.
I don't
but
think it's to read your future.
I've got a fancy few books here. Perhaps. Oh, actually,
Ask your questions. Maybe she's not
Eli.
ready to tell you the future yet. Yeah.
While she's looking for
Oh,
scrolls, on the way to the Forlorn Hills, would we pass that cave that Hold died in?
no, not the one that Holt died in. We would pass the cave that you pretended to be Magubli at, and that's last I remember is where the Viper Glow Lichen is. That I kind of need for my concoction.
I was thinking of Hold's gauntlets.
Yeah, that's up north.
It's up north.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I do not have a scroll of silence, for it is more divine than arcane in its origins and use. However, there are objects that can channel the divine, and I would recommend that you... Well, I can tell you where to look if you give me some time.
focus on the mask, but if you ever come across any ritual spells on scrolls, then I would appreciate you gathering them. I would pay you certainly for your services.
I will see what I can come up
In
with.
good berries. Just a joke. This one told me to say it.
Yes, of course.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes, Lieutenant General John T. Lazarus.
Ooh,
Well, I
promotion.
appreciate you calling me by my full name. Captain with Waterdeep City God. I just have one question for you. I'm not one to have my path laid out before me in detail. I don't want every step told to me. But can you offer me any tips as to what I should do about these voices. It's driving me crazy. Should I listen to them?
Do not listen to them. Speak with them.
They be saying some crazy stuff.
Oh yes, often will. You must discern truth.
Thank you.
And voices, well, can come from many sources. Divine, as well as demonic. As well as certain people who can simply speak in your head.
It's been her the whole time.
I'm gonna mind link him, and I go, "This is your god speaking."
Forget what I said earlier, Stumpy. Be ashamed. Be ashamed. Can't even do a push-up.
I drop and give him 5.
One-armed push-ups.
One-armed push-ups. I'm very impressive.
Good God. That's impressive.
Well, Charisse, thank you. Anyone have anything else?
I could help you learn how to meditate. I was taught in those ways since I was young, and that might help you discern these voices.
I ain't good at relaxing.
I'll help you.
Okay.
I was raised in that way.
Right.
He's wound a little tight. Anyone else find it disconcerting that we have 2 people that have things speaking to them? I guess 3, me too.
It's not in my head.
I've never heard
Yeah,
anything.
it's on your freaking shoulder.
Duh. Charisse.
Yes.
Listen.
Time draws nigh.
Yes.
Draws nigh.
In our
No,
travels,
she's in water deep.
in our
She is.
travels, we went into the basement of a home which contained very evil things.
Oh yeah.
But there was a trapped lich, seemingly, whose power was being... I think what the story goes is it was created by someone, and that someone was experimenting on it. And who do you know that would have that kind of power? And what would you know about this book we found that was his? Or hers?
Is this our house?
There are many
The tieflings.
powers that can do such things. Wizards, witches, monsters, dragons,
Freaking witches.
Would just be crazy.
cults.
So you don't know anyone that dabbles in the...
I don't know
Lich.
anyone personally, but there are many, many, many people out there that could do such things.
Okay. Figured I'd ask. We have not found
I have
much
not
of
sought to divine that specifically. If you leave the book with me, I might be able to.
it. It's very useful for us in our travels. We'll have to take it with me.
All right, well,
Well,
I
we'll
will
be back. within-
continue to seek out the items
Let's
then.
pick up the-
Any final questions? Of course not. It's time to go. Your liking awaits. Shamrock shaped this time of year.
Oh. That's convenient.
Well, it's where you need to go. Well, where you will choose to go, I suspect, based off of what I've discerned of possibilities at your disposal. Anyway, Taylor waits you. I'll see you most likely tomorrow.
Maybe.
And, well, be very careful because you could die.
Wait, what?
Well,
Who could I?
Why?
Who could I?
you and you and you.
What?
Anyway,
It means we can be reckless, guys.
Heyo.
No.
Hey, just okay.
I'm not immortal.
I'm not going then. I'll stay behind.
but if you don't
could
go,
always
then
die.
more people will die.
But I'm selfish, so I might as well play the role.
Tongue in cheek. Tongue in cheek.
All right, goodbye. And with that, she whisks you out of her tower, and the door closes behind you. And we're gonna do our first giveaway of the evening.
Woo!
So we're gonna give away this dwarf and this little
Doohickey.
demony guy.
St. Patrick Mahomes.
St. Patrick Mahomes, that's what you're rocking with your Chiefs. So yes, there's a little dwarf and this, this kind of maw-faced dude. So if you are interested in having an opportunity to win these 2 little minis right now, then type into the chat !future. !future with jazz hands. And you can have an opportunity to win these 2 figures. We'll send them out to you. And the winner needs to provide us their address, and we will get that out to you. So, !future for your chance to win these 2 minis. All right. So you've made your way to Leo and Nina and spoken with Cherise. Is there anyone else you wish to speak to or any conversation you wish to have amongst yourselves?
You need the potion.
Yeah, but I mean, I gotta just tell Taylor that I'm going to get the Viper Glow Lichen. I can drop off the other stuff and she can start. We found out some information on Mara.
Oh?
She's got a necklace that interacts with her blood. She can't die of natural causes while wearing it.
Oh.
So she's
Interesting.
playing the long game here.
Okay.
Maybe that is why she is so keen on the Blackwood name
She
remaining
Unsullied.
on yes.
Yeah.
she seemed genuinely interested in not doing harm when we spoke with her.
Yes.
Well, there's
Although I had just almost died.
yeah.
Very nearly.
I don't know what to think of her. She's presenting much different than her mother, but that same blood flows through her. Who knows? Could be exact opposite, could be more of the same. We just need to keep an eye on her.
Do you think perhaps one of those necklaces might... do you know who she is? She knows who you are.
Mara?
Yeah.
I know of her. I've done a couple of jobs for her. I wouldn't say I know her.
I think she knows you way more than that.
I would agree.
And I'm thinking perhaps just as Leo did not know who you were, that you were Nomad,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. For some reason I'm thinking perhaps it may be a similar situation.
What do you mean? That she's like me?
And maybe that necklace
Hides it?
slows her heart so much that you can't hear it.
That'd be an interesting theory.
I'm just inciting in my brain about this.
Well, she would have had opportunity to kill me, and she didn't.
Right. No, I still believe her intentions are not nefarious.
Not yet, at least.
I tried to check her.
Well, yeah, that's what we got, and other than a couple of you crazies having voices in your head.
Yeah,
I
what's that
don't
about?
have voices in my head.
Well, yours is on your shoulder.
Shoulder.
Remember when I told her I had
Sometimes.
voices? That was a lie.
But you said it wasn't.
But I know you're lying.
It's a triple lie.
It's like a double negative plus
Listen,
another
I ain't got no
negative.
voices.
Where do you get your powers from? The voices?
I don't know. I just know how to do things.
How'd you learn them?
It's like one day I woke up and I just knew how. Like what? How'd you know how to brush your teeth? Just one day you woke up and just you did it.
My mama showed me.
I would say
I was taught.
What is
What?
brushing your teeth?
Gross.
Oh my god! I forgot.
Excuse me.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I
Okay.
just got powers. I got skills. I don't know what else to tell you.
All right.
Fair. Wanna peek my head in the door to Taylor?
Hi, y'all.
Hey, Taylor.
Going on?
I'm not
I
going
have-
in here.
This will be quick. I
Let's
have 3/5.
let's make this quick.
I have 3/5 of the potion, so I can see in the dark.
Wow. Wow.
Can you start making it?
Wow.
Can you start making it while I go get the Viper Glow Lichen?
I see some minced garlic.
Yep.
I see some beehive husks.
Yep.
Right. I
Yep.
see.
Yep. Come on.
What is that? Oh, yellow mountain flower.
Yep.
All right. Wow. What else you trying to get?
The Viper Glow Lichen from the cave
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Why is it dangerous?
There's goblins in there.
We cleared
Goblins.
We cleared them out.
Wow, you're strong.
Yep. Are you gonna start the potion?
Well, I have to mix all the ingredients at once.
You're gonna trust her to operate.
I can't I can prepare it, I guess. But if you're getting the liking, it looks like a shamrock this time of year.
Second time we heard that too.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Okay. Well, can I leave this
What
with
about the troll fat?
I think we're gonna go without the troll fat.
Ooh, a gambler.
Yeah, well, I am a gambling man.
All right. All right.
You can't just skip a crucial step.
Sure I can.
What happens if it disfigures you?
Then I'll have someone stab me and I'll wake up 3 days later and
If
I'll
you
come
need
back.
me to do it, I'll do it, but I don't want to.
Awesome. Here's the 3/5. I think you'll notice I have enough for 3 of them thus far. Just prepare it. I want to get it out of my inventory.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Why do you need that many?
Oh, see the tall purple guy out there?
Wow. He's big.
Yep, he can't see in the dark. And then do you see the other guy who is kind of new, is dressed like a lieutenant general with the Waterdeep Guard?
From a distance. Huh? What?
Yeah.
Some really good hearing.
I do. So you need. All right. Well, you guys know that. You know, if you don't have a strong enough constitution, it could harm you.
Yeah, you remember when Vinny only took it with 2/5 of it and vomited everywhere and almost died?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It eventually killed him.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
that's so fierce.
Yeah, but we'll be all right. So 4/5 is better than 2/5. So
All right. Well, hey, it's 100 gold per person.
sure, I'll get that to you when I get the Viper Grill lichen.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right.
There's a
I'll
troll in
see
there,
you
too.
soon, then.
See ya.
I've
Are
always
we
seen
on our way to
that.
your
0%
cave now?
body fat. No troll fat.
Well, we can talk to Morak and get some more
Just kidding.
information, or
How's it
we can start
troll on
heading
a diet?
towards the Forlorn Hills and.
Dragon.
Alright, that's one vote for the dragon.
I say we go to the cave now before
Caves.
it's too late.
Alright, so we're going Forlorn and the caves are along the way.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Dragon,
agree.
right?
I agree.
You voting
How
dragon?
many days is Forlorn Hills from
Dragon
here?
votes.
I think it's like 2 to 3.
It's about 2:10 day.
How far is the cave?
Oh, you know
It's
what that
a mile
means?
away.
10 day?
Beans on the way back.
Why don't we do the cave?
Why don't we go to the cave and come back and
Spend
get
the
your
night.
potion and spend the night?
Yes.
Sure.
That makes
All
sense.
right.
Oh wait, so no dragon?
Tomorrow.
How we're gonna
Tomorrow.
go to the
Tomorrow.
cave?
Oh, okay.
Well,
All right,
Put in the
fine.
cave for you,
Let's
Yanni.
give her a day with. Let's give Charisse a day.
Yeah, I like it. Alright, let's go to the cave.
On our way to the cave.
So it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon as you've made your way around the town and talked with all these people and had these conversations. You walk the mile to the Dripping Caves,
Sure.
which is in the midst of a forest. There is a little bit of a hill that kind of climbs, and at the base of that hill, you see a open mouth about 15 feet wide and about 10 feet tall, with a little stream kind of flowing out from a rock to the side of it. And there's moss and lichen that grows all around. Shamrocks that seem to be all around as well, though none of them glowing.
This could have been an easy
But
one.
I keep picking. Is this it?
Nope,
Is this it?
nope,
Is this it?
nope,
Is this it?
nope.
Keep going. You'll get it next time.
This
There-
one.
There is a
This one has 4 leaves.
small, short little goblin with a spear that's kind of like slapping at flies that are kind of buzzing around it. As you all kind of approach, it sees you once you get like within 10 feet of it, and it kind of looks at you and kind of snaps the spear in your direction, and just looks up at you and waits.
What? What was Jaga's name? His real name?
I think it was Jaga.
No, I named him Jaga.
Oh, nameless. He was nameless.
No, that was before. Can I roll a memory check of what he told me?
Did he tell you his name?
Yes, he did. He told me before.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Because I
I don't know. You maybe.
he was nameless, and then I named him.
Do you remember, Matthew? Because this memory check won't help anybody if he doesn't remember.
It's in my phone somewhere. I know.
What's the phone? I'm not the only one that cares.
Wait, why don't you just pretend to be their god?
Because I figured he was part of the clan, so we can.
Because the butterfly effect of that caused Yaga. It's his internal distress grows day by day.
Seriously.
Oh, Zaga.
Wait, so you called him Jaga when his real name was Zaga?
Apparently, I didn't remember. He gave me 3 options. He said Jaga, Kuma, or restore
Wait,
his old
wasn't
name.
that you? Wait, no, that was just you picking his new name. Those were the options he gave you, I thought.
No, he gave me 2 for his new name, or I could restore his old name, which was ZA''GA.
So you made him J-A''GA?
It's like Larry, Gary, and
That's like naming Don T. Lazarus.
Those are the options he
Which makes
gave me.
Oh, I love that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he gave me 2 options I could pick from, and it was Jaga or Kuma. And Jaga meant warrior in like Thailandese or something, or guardian or something.
You
like
know that you recall that his last name was Mayoken.
Mayoken.
He was
okay.
of the Mayoken clan.
Okay.
And it was Zaga, changed to Jaga.
So I'm gonna call out in the common tongue.
Kaga, or Jaga?
We are friends of Zaga of the Mayokin clan. We are in look of a flower that glows.
Lichen.
Lichen flower that glows.
Close enough.
Huh? Mayokin. Friend?
He just turns and runs into the cave.
Oh boy.
That worked. Should we follow in?
Oh, let's wait.
Okay.
A couple moments later, you see another goblin walk out. This goblin has what looks to be a cudgel or some sort of a wand or staff. He's just kind of just twiddling around in his fingers. Has a bit of a spring to its step. Has a sly smile and a hat that it wears, almost like a jester's hat with 2 kind of tufts that go out to the sides with little bells on them.
Little bells. Little.
And walks out and sees you all and smiles.
So, what has happened to my little friend Jaga? Is he safe? Is he dead? I can't sense him anymore. He's left my presence.
He's still alive. He's in search.
For what?
Those are his reasons.
He walks right up to you guys and then starts kind of walking in between you. Just kind of like around your legs like a cat.
Does he touch me?
No.
Okay.
He looks at you up and down and
I would kick him if he touched me.
no,
Is he
he's,
chanting or sprinkling any kind of white powder on the ground?
no, he's just smiling and
Black powder?
kind of
What are you doing?
roiling his little scepter in his hands.
I'm perturbed by this.
Yeah, I
How
don't
is
like
he
this.
in your presence?
Well, surely he told you that I resurrected him? Yes?
Oh yeah.
Brought him back. Sent him off to find the truth. I don't know what truth he's seeking anymore, though. Seems... Well, I don't know what it seems. I don't sense him. So therefore, I don't know where his allegiances lie. But, be that as it may, you are here. What can I do you for?
Piper glow lichen.
Ah. You know, it looks like a shamrock this time of year.
It's the 3rd time we've heard that.
Right, well...
Who are you again?
Oh, I'm a Nilbog.
Nope. I have no idea what that is.
A nilbog?
Does anyone know what a nilbog is?
He's the one who resurrected Jaga.
Long story. Anyway. We have cleared out the Viper glow lichen on our level of the cave. We've used it for medicinal purposes, and some of the goblins like to eat it to get high. But
Stay away from it.
The mushrooms were on accident, man. I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
Especially even the second time I took them that day. I forgot they were the same ones.
well, I'll tell you what. If you can solve a little problem for me, I promise you will cross the lichen.
Oh, what kind of problem?
You know, what kind of problem?
Well,
I mean,
You're just going all in blind?
He's like, I'm in.
I'm not blind. You guys are. That's why I'm all in. Boom.
there was we have our level of caves, which goes back very far. We've kind of blocked it off. There's some sort of gate back there or something. I don't know. And there's a lower level of the cave that, well, we don't go down too much.
Why?
I've had to magically seal it.
Why?
There's something down there.
You
What?
don't say.
We're in. No.
Let's go.
Well,
Sounds like something
Show us the passageway.
Wait. Let's get some more information.
it's a crannoc.
A Kranich, or that's its name?
The Kranich?
Crannoc.
What is that?
Mother of demons and devils, something like that, you know.
Wait, what?
That's, well, yeah, it's unclear. But, anyway, there's one
I
down
changed
there.
my mind. I'm leaving.
There's one down there, and, well, yesterday, there was a seismic shaking of our cavern.
Ooh.
Loud, explosive sound. And then rainbowy lights emitting from the cavern in constant streams. I hate those lights. Those lights need to stop.
So,
Did everyone else hear this right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a mother of demons and
and rainbows.
And she's, yep.
And shamrocks.
all right.
Sounds
so,
like a delicious cereal.
So, what are you? What,
So, I mean, it sounds pretty dangerous. And we could probably find this Viper glow lichen somewhere else, right?
No.
I
pretty
wonder
sure
if there's
it's
a
here.
pot of gold at the end of those colored lights.
I've heard that story too.
That's what I'm getting at. It's dangerous. And it helps you out.
What else could you do for us if we could?
If we survive.
Yeah.
Well, if you can kill the crannoc or contain it somehow so that I don't need to keep using my power to seal it down there, then I'll reward you.
With
Fancy stone.
what? Like, just like I pick up one off the ground that's a little shiny,
Fancy.
like that, like something shiny, or
Yep, take that and then have it rotate around your head. It's pretty cool.
oh,
I like the sound of that.
He doesn't know.
I do know what that is. Interesting.
And, you know, there's like stuff down there, I don't know, along with your lichen. Which,
Looks like a shamrock this time.
yep. Good, you learning. Very good.
All right. So, what do you know about this thing? How did it just get here one day?
Like I said, we don't get other much, and I wasn't a part of this clan when it was put there. I've simply found myself here, within the last year or two.
Do you not remember you here when we rescued the goblins from the ones who were suppressing him?
Yeah, oh yeah. I was out away when you did that, and then came back afterwards, and you know,
Well, I wonder-
reclaimed my rulership. But those hobgoblins are still around, and anyway, we'll
You
conversation for another day. All right.
You remember all those altars that we've been coming across that have
The
released?
prison stones.
Do
Those
you think
from
it could have
below?
been-
So you think there's one down there?
I think that the group that you all cleared out before may have been trying to do it, and someone succeeded.
And they released it.
We'll find out, I
Well,
suppose.
there's only one way to find out.
Charge!
Hold on.
Is there anything that we need to know about this thing? Other than it's potentially the mother of demons.
Well, I don't think it's actually the mother of demons. It's just the tail that surrounds it. It's more of like a big, scary, pointy
Leprechaun?
tank of death.
Okay.
So don't
Much
get his
less
way.
intimidated that way.
Well, we have a pretty big and scary tank of our
Roll
own.
persuasion.
Are you talking about me?
I am talking
I'm the
about
tank! Everybody get behind me.
You're a big man.
25.
Yeah.
Go on.
All right. Well, it also is drawn to magic.
Drawn to magic.
Oh, so that's why Cherie's pointed out. That makes sense. You use magic, you use magic,
And I use
and
magic.
you use magic.
I
And
am
she
magic.
said,
Good day.
So, just beat it up real hard.
Well-
Fit stop.
Is there... I hate to be the pansy in the room. Is there a way that maybe we can just sneak in and get our stuff and contain it and leave?
That doesn't sound like my style.
Or do we want to kill it? Alright, well, let's talk here. Are we going to kill it or are we going to sneak in and get out?
All that it can do is birth more demons.
So kill it.
I feel like we would have further problems if we do not deal with
But
this
if we
now.
kill it, it's just gonna go back to the
But it-
plane of hell and then come back
but
here.
it will not
Well,
But
be.
it won't
It
come
won't
back
have a path.
here.
It
Yeah.
could.
Well, it's if it is from a prison stone, it's not getting back that way.
Listen, I recently got a gift from my patron of something that can deal with creatures like this.
Okay.
Well, you don't say.
But creatures like this usually have the charisma to overcome my power, so we'll see.
Alright.
My last question for you, goblin or hobgoblin or whatever.
Yeah, it's no bog actually. Yep.
No more.
Yeah.
Have you guys been leaving the travelers coming to Nightstone alone?
Say that again.
Last time we came, you guys were, the goblins here were attacking the travelers on the road. Have you
yeah.
stopped?
That wasn't me.
Have they continued on under your guidance?
No, absolutely not.
That was the hobgoblin.
How's
don't have
Magubliet
that.
doing
Just
these
making
days?
sense. Sure.
That prick.
Agreed.
So not well.
What do you
You see
know
a lot
about
of 'em?
Magubliet?
We know that Jaga, or Zaga, whatever the hell his name is, he and Magubliet did not see eye to eye at all. And Magubliet has turned his back on him.
Magubliet is a fraud, a deceiver, a usurper, and needs to be dealt with.
Well, maybe we can deal with him too one day.
Jago is supposed to.
But he's seeking his own truth.
Yes, I see that. His fear clouds his visions. We'll see. Anyway, moving on.
Okay, if we're gonna kill this thing, how are we gonna go about doing it?
Sounds like we need to punch it really hard in the face.
Right, so there's
Is
a
it
lot of
res-
ways we can
Is
do
it
that.
resistant to magic?
I don't know, but it's drawn to it. That's what Nilbog just said.
Is his
Might
name
be able to
Nilbog or
stun
he
it.
is a Nilbog?
Ah, is that your name or is that what you are?
Both.
There you go.
You think this
Alright.
is the demon whispering in my head?
Could
So,
be. Let's
are
kill
we
it and
saying
find
that
out.
we cannot use magic?
I'm just saying
Or
maybe be
that's-
cautious around it.
If we
That's
use
sort of-
magic, he is just going to want to come towards us.
It's sort of like
Say.
my whole deal.
He might want to come towards you. Maybe
I'm
he's
okay with that.
like a moth to flame.
Yeah.
I
Are
can
we
always
going
try to
to-
stun it.
We're gonna stun it. How about you're our war tactics over there, Wolfram? What do you think the best way is? Ram in. We all go after it at once, or are
Well,
we gonna
I think
spread
there's a
out?
small problem. We have no idea what it looks like,
Well, he said it's a big
Large
tank.
No,
pointy thing.
I
Only
mean,
tank of death.
where we are going, what it looks like. We have no
Oh.
idea the lay of the land.
What do
There
you
could
mean?
be a corruption of people down there.
All right.
I do not see the
Should we
giant
send the
map to
bird
my
in?
Right.
Do you? Yeah. Should we send in the
It's
bird
always
to
there.
scout?
It's for it to be the probably beneficial.
And
if
then we
actually
ram the
knew
door down and I punch it in its face.
What
So
we were looking
Nilbog
at.
walks with you over to a part of the cavern that you recall was where they kept the prisoners. And there's a large hole that goes down into the ground where bats had flown out of before. While before that room was pitch black, it is now completely lit up in rainbow colors, all swirling around.
Cool.
And There are no bats, but there is a shimmering field of energy that kind of covers the hole. And as you try to peer down, the light is nearly blinding. And your eyes can acclimate, but Nilbog just kind of... Ta-da!
So, let us prepare real quick.
Mm-hmm. As I'm tying a rope to get ready to go down.
See what...
Hold this.
I will... Give me a few moments, and I will spend an action to cast Comprehend Languages on myself as a ritual.
Okay.
Does anyone else speak the language of these demons?
I do.
Demons, no.
Okay. Well, you and I will be able to listen and understand. So, speak it out in common if you hear anything. Just anything it says, speak it out.
Okay.
I think we should attempt to lock it down physically. If it is true it seeks out magic.
Okay. Do we focus our attack on it? Do we stun it and focus, or what?
Yes. Sola is quick. And I think that if we can get her into up close and make her attacks, we have one chance to paralyze it. Can you do this?
I will do my best.
Do we lead with Yanni? Meaning Solo's right behind him. He can take the brunt and she can stun.
Let's try
It
it.
would also help if I got in position so I had a better chance of hitting it.
I think that perhaps Morthos?
I got a little chip particle stuck in my throat.
That's what they all say at the supermarket. Next thing you know, you're sick.
Do you have any Listerine? For I have not ever brushed my teeth. Oh. Morthos, perhaps
You want some water, Molly?
No, I'm okay.
you should
Here,
begin
Wash it
entering
down.
with Yanni,
All good.
with your copies up,
That is something I
and
can
both
do.
of you escort her in.
Let me.
I'll always be an escort for Solo.
Now,
Put my hand
my
up
other
on
question is, magic is not only in spell form, but in the items that we all have.
Yep.
And as the stories of the leprechauns once went, it's gonna try to take that.
I have a very powerful magic.
So do we leave
Item.
them up here?
I doubt that anything else will hurt it, but you should hold tightly.
Okay. Extra grip strength.
Do you think if he's trying to, he's drawing the magic and we all got magic, he's not gonna know where to go because there's too many things we should surround him.
I feel like it would go to the most magical power source, which I believe is my necklace.
Ooh,
For it is a shard of...
that's a good point. Shard of creation.
Why don't I call forth my radiant angels behind Yanni?
Mine is the old... as old as ages.
Yes.
So
the only
protect
thing
Sola.
is, we can't have everyone going at the same time like that. If in case the three of them die, we have got to have a backup plan for me to survive, is what I'm saying.
So,
You hear Cherise in your mind. Selfish bastard.
so that's the thing. If we send them in and it goes south, we are far behind. Is there a way that we
almost-
can get the lay of the land and see are we able to all fit and then send them out so we're at least in the room?
Perhaps Morthos would be able to...
Or
Yeah.
could you send your bird?
That's not much magic.
I
is
will send a different.
that
bird.
goblin still there?
Oh.
Yeah, he's kind of walked with you, and
Okay.
you're all standing around kind of the
Is
edge.
this the
As your eyes
Which
have acclimated, you do see that there is probably about a 10-foot drop to a what looks to be a narrow, about 10-foot wide path. You see down right to the base here.
Okay. Yes, I can send Nevermore. He's willing to sacrifice himself for a shot into seeing.
So as you go to send Nevermore down, Nilbog kind of reaches out.
Are you gonna go down now?
Yeah.
This is the only way.
Okay, your bird will just dissolve into my shield if I don't move it first.
Duh.
And if I move it first, then you guys are all gonna go down, right? Because I gotta seal it up behind you once you go.
Oh, okay. Then, yep.
Is there another way out? Or
Nope. Not that we're aware of.
how do we get you to unseal if we need to, tap out of this fight?
Well, you better hope I'm here when you come back.
Can you make sure you're here?
Maybe. You just have to trust me.
I have my boots. My boots can remove this barrier.
Oh, I like it. All right, here we go.
I mean, you can try.
All right.
Can there be a delay between sending a bird in and then us going down before you seal it behind us?
How much of a delay?
5 minutes? 2 minutes?
No. I will give you 30 seconds.
Is that
Go.
enough for your bird?
Snaps his fingers and the shield dissipates.
Do we hear
Nevermore
anything?
flies down, and I see through his eyes.
Okay.
Immediately.
You see
Checking.
steps that appear after several feet. Nevermore's eyes, by the way, are just overwhelmed with radiant light of the rainbow's colors. You fly down and you immediately see a patch of stone and green lichen.
Oh, let's just get it and go.
What's the basically have 5 rounds of flying. What's the speed of Nevermore?
50 feet.
50 feet.
Flying.
Where
So
you-
100 feet around.
So where do you want him? Because he's dashing. He can basically get through the whole thing.
Sweet.
He
He is visible, by the way.
As soon as he turns a corner, you see at the base what looks to be almost like a
Nasty sigil.
a skeleton head or sigil or some sort of horned sign burned into the ground,
Oh, good.
and the remains of a shattered pillar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Noise.
And there is, as you keep going, at several points, the cavern reaches to the ceiling and is impassable. So anywhere where you see kind of the stone and the dark part here, that's just to signify impassable.
Gotta go around.
It goes all the way up.
Okay.
There are several ledges as well,
Ooh.
and kind of passageways through, which are about 10 feet off the ground, and the ground is about 15 to 20 feet up. So there's a little bit of room. As you continue to fly through, you see several different clusters of lichen. Not all of it's hard to tell with the lights and everything what's what. So it's not clear to you, even with your insane perception, if this is exactly what it is being looked for, if it's a close cousin. So basically, mechanically, some of these are the real ones and some of them aren't. Okay?
Yeah.
Also, very noticeably, in the back corner of the cavern here is a pile of coin with a pink piglet resting on the top of it.
Do we have one of those?
I want that piglet.
Little piggy bank.
And that's in the back. And currently
Doesn't look-
resting and seemingly sleeping is a creature with massive spines coming out of its back, protruding at every angle, massive horns that come out of the front jaw, the bottom jaw of its mouth. Its lungs expand and contract as its taloned hands and feet are kind of curled up in a little ball. It looks like a bony armadillo that has just these protrusions all over it
It's gonna hurt.
as it is just resting.
Oh boy.
Here's what it looks like.
Wow.
Scary like
boy.
crocodile.
Easy.
I ain't scared.
Light work.
Love it.
You don't.
So
you
it's
like
kind of cool.
crocodiles?
Kind of cool figure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like him. I like him. He's just resting here,
He's big.
in the back. You also roll. Now I need you to roll a perception.
Perception. That's a 20. And the Raven has like a plus 2 or 3. Plus 3. 23.
It's a natural 20 though.
Although I'm seeing through its eyes, I don't know how that works, but
You get the sense that there are also different disturbances throughout the cavern.
Okay.
Almost like little pocket dimensions where there are almost rifts at different places. Barely perceptible and very small,
alright.
like gnome-sized.
It gets to be like 20 something seconds. I tell Nevermore to come back.
And he comes back.
And I say,
Listen, fellas, and Sola. There will be, no matter what I see down there or saw, there's going to be visitors. My assumption is there's a few connections to other places. And there will be small visitors attacking or defending. But do you remember that piggy bank that, did Yaga get that piggy bank, or do we have it at the, or did someone have one for sale?
I don't think we have
nobody
it.
has
We
it.
looked it up out of game.
Maybe I'm a diviner now.
That was one of the items that you guys said you would be interested in. And lo and behold,
Aw, what a gracious DM.
So there's a pig.
We have to die to get it.
There's a
but-
pig on some gold.
You
Okay.
said gold?
and it seems that
Lots of
the
gold.
the rainbow colors all kind of emit from this large cache of gold.
Capture one.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do now.
Okay.
My
So-
plan
Yep.
Yeah, let's hear it.
is we're gonna all go down together in a group. Same order as we discussed before. I'm going to cast a spell on myself. What it's going to do is wreathe me in darkness, and then dim light beyond that, and then normal light beyond that.
Mm.
Because Nevermore was having difficulty in the rainbow light down there. Then we can go down. I only saw
Roll insight.
one creature. Insight. 16.
You get the sense that the rainbow light is effectively acting as a daylight spell and would instantly dispel any dark magical darkness.
That's
Luckily, this spell has no dispel of. It's not a darkness spell. Do I get the impression that Shadow of Moyle would also be?
Oh, so wreathing yourself in that. I got it. No, you think that you would be wreathed in the darkness.
Sweet.
That also would be a magical spell constantly.
I
being
know. Hopefully it doesn't have devil sight, even though it's a devil. It's a demon, not a devil.
Do you think we should try to go quietly and attack it while it's still sleeping?
That's a
Did
good
I?
question.
Did Nevermore notice if anything noticed him down there?
It seemed to be sleeping.
It's sleeping.
So
I
should
would-
we? Yeah.
I think we should
Should we
surprise
try to sneak
attack.
attack it?
Stunning. It should.
It's too bad Charisse didn't have that silence scroll. that I just asked her about. Yes, we certainly should go quietly.
Okay.
Strip down naked.
Nope.
I ain't taking this armor off.
All right.
I'm nothing but that.
Well, Nebble Poogie? What's your name? Nebble
Nigball.
Poogie? Nigbold?
It's Nilbog.
Nilbog.
And kind of losing daylight here.
No, you're not. There's plenty of rainbow coming from
Figure of
down
speech. Figure of speech.
So let's do it.
Let's just go in there and get it done with.
here. Smart goblin. Oh,
Sorry, let's just go in there and get it done with.
okay. Let's do this.
All right.
Stealthy.
So, what is your order of entrance?
Me first.
Solo and I right
We're
behind.
trying-
So, Nilbog snaps his fingers and the shield dissipates, and you are able to jump down.
Quietly.
Quietly.
jump
We're all
Who is
quiet.
after?
Quietly.
Who is after Yanni?
Me.
Side by side or behind?
Behind.
Yeah.
After Sola?
I'm side by side with Solo.
Nice.
Cool. I'll be the.
I'll go behind.
There is a wall here. You can't see anything in
Okay.
there, so
Gotcha.
it doesn't open out until you
Yep.
get down to
I'll
here.
go
And then-
behind them.
You two side by side.
Me and Laz.
And then I'll stand in the back.
That's a good marching order.
Now, as soon as our actual eyes enter in this rainbow light, does it have any effect that we can tell?
So the second thing that happens is
We're
shield,
stuck.
the shield reappears over you, and you do not have any effect from the light that you can tell, other than you kind of have to avert your eyes downward. So effectively, while you are not affected by the light directly, if you stare straight ahead rather than looking down, you have to roll a Constitution save or be blinded for a round.
Understood.
What about my sunglasses?
If you avert your eyes, you can not be blinded and you can attack, but you'd attack with disadvantage.
That's terrible.
Ooh.
Okay. That makes this.
And you said it would be a Constitution save?
Advantages would
Unless,
cancel that out and make it a normal
we have
attack.
none.
And if we
I
stay in the dim
if
light.
I cast my darkness or my shadow of Moil,
And we go in
it
dim
would
light.
help. If we stayed in a group, the demon couldn't drop a fireball on us or anything. So I'll stay.
All right, so you guys all have entered into the cave, and we are going to do our next giveaway.
Nice.
And so with this one, we're going to give away this stone golem. And so if you would like the opportunity to win this stone golem, then type in !rainbows. !rainbows.
Taste the rainbow.
As the party enters into this cave, !rainbows for your chance to win this sweet stone golem dude here. All right, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's what it looks like here.
Oh, that is kind of cool.
Yeah. Kind of.
Be fun to paint.
All right, so there's your opportunity to win this stone golem. We're still going to give away these dice before the end of the night because, hey, St. Patty's Day. And if we get
The ectoplasm colored dice.
oh, thank you, Angel of Shadow.
Whoever you are.
Wait, Angel Shadow did something?
Yeah, he
Everyone has
disadvantage.
advantage. No,
All right.
everyone has advantage.
If
okay.
if we get, I think, 4 more subs tonight, we will give away the stone giant.
So I have 2?
You have 2
Okay.
now. Yeah, you 4
Stone
have 2.
giant.
Or you have 1 because you didn't give it.
As soon as I realize
These
what's
two.
happening with this light, I do.
Which lasts for a minute.
It lasts for. Yes. Concentration up to a minute. I do
Should we get closer though?
think about the spell.
Okay, very good. So you guys are able to effectively see in like a 10-foot range as you kind of, now you know the lay of the land because he's described it. You can essentially see 10 feet without having to look up seeing everything, but making the con save to see if you're blinded. That blindness does last for 6 seconds.
Question. If I jump up with my cloud jumping boots and I look down, do I get to see farther than 10 feet? Because I have a aerial view.
Yeah, I'd allow that.
Nice.
I'm gonna... Well,
The
are we gonna walk down the
ceiling
stairs?
is kind of right above you guys, and as you go down, it opens up a little bit.
Let's go down the stairs, right? Quietly.
Yep.
We quietly go down the stairs.
So I need everyone to roll a stealth check.
Question.
Here we go.
Lazarus, you roll at disadvantage because you're in heavy armor.
I know you said that this would.
That's why I told you
spelled
to
that
make it.
the rainbow light would dispel darkness.
Well,
Does it dispel it completely or kind of offset it
I
to where
can't make
it's
it
just
any worse
light?
than that.
It dispels it.
Completely.
One?
Yeah, it's like the daylight
Yeah.
spell.
Okay.
Oh no.
So it's not like you would be able to see normally, even though if you cast darkness on yourself.
It's not like.
Nope.
Darn.
Okay, what did you roll, Morthos?
Two in a row. This
20
dice is
something.
gold.
20 something?
14.
14, Wolfram?
23.
22.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, 26.
Wow.
I'm proficient in. Do I get on advantage on dex
Lazarus?
throws?
And critical failed.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Well, the dragon's gonna wake up.
He
Do I
tumbles
get
and
advantage
just
on dex
roll.
throws too, or just like so? or just
Saving throws that you can see.
Okay.
This is an acrobatics. This is a stealth check, so it's not that.
13. A worthless
13?
roll mine was.
I know,
20.
right?
All right, so
Please tell me you're doing
So-
it based
That's
off
not
of
so
who
funny, though.
succeeded.
Yanni goes kind of tiptoeing down, like he's super quiet.
But my hair is thrown off my balance.
Wait, I can get that for you.
Nope.
I'll get it tomorrow. If we live.
If we live.
As you take your first step, Lazarus, you trip and fall all the way down the stairs,
I don't think you heard.
the metal reverberating out throughout.
There goes that plan.
I would
And
like
you
to.
see, Sol, as you guys kind of get to the bottom and look out, you do see the first patch ahead of you, and then you see a wall of stone and a wall of stone and open pathways beyond.
I would like to hear if I hear anything stirring and waking up.
Okay, roll a perception check.
19.
Sounds like a shiny cave
Okay, I'm
with
gonna
dripping water here and there.
mind link each one individually and say I don't hear anything stirring yet. I
Okay,
think we're
cool.
good to continue.
Okay, takes you about 30 seconds to do that.
While she's doing that, I'm pointing to the
Up
left.
the wall. Up the wall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
Straight
gonna.
up.
I'll let we continue to stealth up.
So you're
the,
pointing this way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the Viper Claw Lycan's right there.
We can get it on the way out.
I guess if we live, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. If we live, there's no danger. If we don't, it doesn't matter.
No, wait.
Are you
I'll
remaining
get
in the
out.
same order?
Yeah.
I want to be precise.
I would try to hug the walls.
Wait, would
we
you
do a single file along
you
the line?
could go check it while we're just going sneakily around here.
Okay.
I point down to it as we go this way.
So Eli goes off to the light.
Sneakily look at that one right there.
Okay, I need you to roll an investigation check.
I used to be good at these. Oh, I still am bad.
Okay, now we know Morthos has to
18.
check them from now on.
Okay, as you look down, your eyes are able to coalesce and see that there is in fact several green shamrocks here, but none of them are glowing.
Okay.
And as you move to turn around, you hear a behind you, and a creature, as you turn, a creature with a that's covered in blood,
Ugh.
with a green hat and
Wow.
and teeth that are like just sticking out all over the place, with wild, crazy eyes and kind of floppy, long ears, and massive boots on that are covered in kind of gristled, dried blood, and a massive scythe. Just looks at you and says, "No shamrocks today!" and slashes at you with advantage.
No. Does that...
It's not flanking you. This is a surprise. Oh wait, your sentinel shield prevents you from being surprised.
Correct.
So, I need you to roll initiative. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
So now we know. Check those after we kill the dragon.
Or whatever it is, yeah. I rolled a 21.
Okay.
Nice.
Eli's 21. 20 to 25. 16
17.
to 19.
17 as well.
17 as well.
Nice.
17 is the
everybody.
number
It
today.
is. I think Morthos is higher than me, isn't he?
You're both +5.
Oh.
Plus
He
five.
just likes me
Good
more.
Lazarus,
7.
Wolfram,
9.
Come on, that one.
You had a nat 1?
No, I'm staying
No, he's
there.
hoping the leprechaun does.
Oh. That's
Okay.
alright.
Eli, because of your sentinel shield, you are able to act
Saved.
in the surprise round, and you go before this green clad redcap.
Okay, so I'm gonna like turn around, apparate my sword, and do I have time to bonus action light it up and then attack?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna draw it against my leg as it's being unsheathed and try to stab it in the throat.
Go for it.
Kill it.
Ooh, that's gonna hit. 18 plus a lot.
That hits. Roll your damage. As the sword lights up on your hand, you turn in one fluid motion as it kind of taunts you, and you slash it against its chest. Ah! As it kind of reels back, not expecting you to react as quickly as you did.
18 damage. Max.
Very nice. Very nice.
Wow.
Well
Impressive.
Done. Well done.
I'm proud of you.
It then retorts. Shing,
so
shing, shing. 3 slashes at you.
Wow.
As it goes to take you down.
You're like, haha. Oh.
Oh!
That is
Oh.
a 20,
No.
a 13,
Nope.
and a 19. You get your shield out and shing, shing, shing crashes against every one of them. Frustrated, it goes to kick you in the groin. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's how we get you.
I gloat a little bit if this hits like, ha!
Oh.
Dex. Well, yeah, it kicks me square in the nads.
Okay, and so as you get the shield out, frustrated, it says, "Ha!" and kind of just poof right between the legs, underneath the shield, and you are knocked prone, and you take 20 points of damage.
Part of your creation of being a blood curse was becoming a eunuch.
All right,
To get like a little,
it is now
protection
Eli's
there.
turn again.
Magical jock.
I get up.
Jeez.
20
I
for
go,
a kick.
that hurts! Oh, you freaking jerk! And then I swipe at it. That's gonna hit 26.
That hits. Roll your damage.
You're so arrogant. That's gonna hit.
15 damage.
15. Very nice.
Still alive.
You slash through it again, the blood beginning to flow out of its chest. Sola, it's your turn as you
Cool
hear
action, bro.
Eli yell out in a high-pitched voice, and you hear the screeches of metal against metal from the shield blocking the scythe.
I will get behind it. So flanking position with Eli. I should be able to make
Go
it.
the long way.
I'm doing the cool thing though. Like I'm actually just using my boots and I'm like looking like I'm running in the air. I
All
don't
right,
attack
very
it.
good. Roll with advantage.
21.
21 hits, and your damage.
Stunning strike. Savage attacker. Ha! That's 11.
Very nice. Second attack.
Good roll.
That's 15 plus 8.
Hits.
Aw. That's 7.
7 points.
Oh,
of
sorry,
damage.
no, 6.
6 points of damage.
6.
All right, and your bonus action.
19 plus.
Hits. Rolling well.
Yeah.
Like it.
And that's 8.
8. Wow. Very nice. So you rush up behind it as it's bleeding out, and you bring your elbow straight down on its shoulder and bring your good hand straight across its neck into its kind of the artery on the side. It gets kind of swiped off balance.
My third one's a kick, and I'm kicking it in the nuts, and I say, "That's revenge,
Yes.
That's us.
payback."
Oh, be lucky charms!
Payback's a bitch!
Explicit.
Mickey.
All right, Morthos, your turn.
Morthos will turn and run and
There's a lot of health points. This guy.
side right next to Eli.
Come on, gather round. Plenty of room.
And
That might be my next character's voice.
Oh, please
Oh, I
don't.
can't wait.
Mickey? Oh, that's terrible.
he's
not
going
quite.
to
It's pretty close to Mickey.
bonus action Shadow Blade and then attack
We
him.
could do it.
Bonus action Shadow Blade. All right, how long does Shadow Blade last?
Man.
A minute.
Oh, that is
Yep.
closer, yeah.
22.
22 hits.
The ginger
Roll your
baby.
damage.
Can you imagine as I
Roll your second attack. You taking a bonus action attack? Okay, roll
No, my
your
bonus action was Shadow Blade.
It only
Okay,
made it
so
good
it's-
if
thank
he
you.
had a sword that looked like a keyblade. And then you can be Mickey.
Yes.
Yes.
Because then he's cool.
Ooh, that's a
Just
good
not wear
27.
Fantasia Mickey with the hat.
33.
Wizard.
As you get up beside it, you slash straight through its neck down
Did
to
you just
its
say 30?
rib cage,
Holy
and its
smokes.
body shifts in half.
Classic
As
Morthos
it looks
coming in
at
for the
you,
kill.
it just has a sickly smile before its eyes roll up in its head, and it just vanishes in rainbow light.
I'm gonna whisper to Eli, "Let's kill this armadillo thing before we check out more."
You all begin to feel rumbling in the
That woke
cave.
it up.
I don't think we're gonna have a choice.
Mama Bear's on her way.
What are you doing?
Uh,
You are still in initiative.
oh,
It is
still-
now Yanni's
No,
turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm going to say, "Hey, let's get back in line," and then I want to walk up to. What's? Do I know what this dark path going across, like the middle there?
Here?
No, like the dark line. Keep going. It goes all the way.
Where?
up-
Oh,
yeah,
there's a
north to south.
ledge there. I neglected to describe that before.
You
Okay.
like purposely neglected or
No,
just
it's,
forgot?
I forgot.
5 foot
It's-
drop
it's a
down?
5 foot. It's a 5 foot ledge that actually goes up.
Okay. Okay. So 5 feet I can see over. So I'm gonna
get
come
right
up
behind
to the let's call it southeast. The kind of going in between the two columns.
So here,
Yeah. And I'm going to risk perception around to see if anything's
okay.
coming.
Roll a
at us.
Constitution save.
Seriously, this is twice he's asked this. How much to buy an atomic bomb for us?
An insta win. Save that for the end of the campaign.
An
Messy
auto,
Mike.
an auto kill
Or
of the boss.
Constitution, you said?
That would be anticlimactic.
Although we would probably take radiation damage.
Constitution.
we all die slowly of
Thirteen.
violent cancer.
You are blinded for 1 round.
Sweet. Oh, I can't see.
That should make you angry.
It does. And,
Wolfram.
No.
No, not yet.
Doesn't make him that angry.
Wolfram.
No.
Don't
You're
worry.
up.
I am looking
I don't know what I
at
should
I probably should have.
Yanni running forward, then I look back at our folks who just slaughtered a little leprechaun.
It was an evil leprechaun.
And I will.
Oh, we are still in initiative.
I'm
should've
aware that
raised.
this light is
Should've
going to
raised.
shut my eyes down, right? That's what you told us.
He
yeah, I
just
said
yelled out
don't-
that,
yeah.
that he can't see.
All right.
And you saw me look up.
All right, I will walk towards Yanni, looking, trying to avert my eyes to as much rainbow as I can. So I will move to there. Is that where you just moved me? And I will ready an Eldritch Blast for anything that pops out at us.
Ready an Eldritch Blast. Very good. Lazarus.
So you're just going for it, huh?
I was just trying to see what was
get it up?
happening, and I was hoping you guys would follow. We
Wanna
still
get
need to
it
go
up?
up there and stunning strike it.
I'm gonna smash my spear
I was going with
Okay.
the original plan.
and then summon my guardians.
And how long
Oh,
does
boy.
that
More of
last?
those things are
Up to
One-
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, so you summon your guardians. They go out 10 feet from you,
Yes.
and that is your action. Do you care to move anywhere? As you all see various warriors, some clad in armor, some not wearing any armor, some that are mages, some that are rangers, some that wield bows and stabs, and all various weapons, all various armors of varying hues and colors. In fact, they almost blend in with the rainbow light swirling around.
I'm gonna move up with by Morthos.
By-
I'm in
I mean,
the
not Morthos. By Wolfram.
Yanni.
Yanni.
Or Yanni.
Them. Yes.
Okay, so
Them dear guys.
Them dear guys. Yeah.
So-
And by the way, I marked them all as being unaffected by my.
Oh,
my
how
angels.
are
I
ya?
feel like that should
Yanni
be
is kind of at the edge
Yellow.
of that.
implied. But
Okay.
yes.
How
He's a-
far out? I didn't like. I would have been kind of peering.
That was what was the, you don't want to be out that far?
I wouldn't have been like. Yeah, I would have. Yep, that's
Okay, very good.
Thank you.
Kind of peeking around.
Yeah,
Very
kind
good.
of peeking around the corner, not completely exposed.
All right. Lazarus just went.
It's
Eli,
15
you're up.
It's 15.
I'm up
feet,
again.
It's 15 feet?
Yes.
Okay. I need to get one of these that's 15. I have a 10 foot and a 20 foot.
Okay.
I
Well, we'll
need
just
to
say it's
find a
15. We'll just say
15-foot
it's.
circle.
We'll just say it's 15.
Let's say it's 20.
Let's say it's 30.
I'm gonna
30 feet.
I'm gonna walk past
30.
the broken stone. I'd like to inspect the prison stone.
Yep.
I'd like to inspect that on my way to that up in the air overpass. I'm gonna get up there.
Roll an investigation.
Nat 20.
So you don't find any blood on this. It just seems that the magical and divine binds on the stone simply gave way over time,
Okay.
not having been strengthened by anyone.
Okay.
Just did my wedding.
And then I want to get
today.
into that overpass. You said that's like 10 feet off the ground, right?
Yeah, so you need to make an
That was so
athletics
quick
check
at
to get
all,
up there.
Cool.
10.
It's enough to make it up.
Yeah!
And you make it up with the last of your movement.
Oh, I need to do
Can
more
I-
chin-ups.
Can I dash to get to the
You
other
used your
edge?
action already.
Okay.
The investigation was your action.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Fair.
Sola, you're up.
I'd actually like to go by Eli. That's what my plan
Okay.
is too.
You
Cloud jump.
rush and jump up with ease, just kind of landing.
I do a flip, just kind of,
without a sound next to
and I
him.
look at
And
him.
I do this.
Very good. Morthos,
Can I get farther up though? Because I
You can.
have 45.
you can get in front of him if you
Yeah.
care to. Okay.
I'd also like to hide.
Ah.
Okay. Roll as your action. Roll a stealth check.
Oh, we're almost there. I'm almost on top of it.
15.
15. Okay.
I'm gonna jump from above.
Morthos.
I'm basically just gonna run straight as far as I can go. 90 feet. Yep.
Which way? Straight.
I mean,
Straight east.
I'm gonna-
East, I think.
yeah, sorry. Towards where everyone else is
East.
running. 90 feet. How far do I get?
Right to the ledge.
Right to the ledge.
And then I will hide.
Okay.
All right, gang.
Roll your stealth.
So far, so good.
27.
All right.
Don't sneeze.
The rumbling seems to stop.
Oh, interesting.
And then in one loud crash,
Oh no.
it emerges straight from around the corner and bowls through Yanni, Lazarus, and Wolfram.
It takes damage though.
I need
Yep.
Do we know what it is?
Dex.
I
Dexterity
need the
save?
three of you to either make a strength save or dex save.
Can I blind it? Would that do anything?
Am I
to
still
this?
technically blind?
Is it underground?
You are.
Is that what's happening?
So you have disadvantage on a
Strength or what?
Dexterity save.
Or dex.
Either of the saves.
Oh,
Strength or
okay.
dex?
It's underground. Is that what's
Can I
happening?
use
No,
it?
it waited around the corner and then turned and dashed out.
Are we talking about the
You're
armadillo
a factor in
guy?
a stand.
Yeah.
So hold on. Could I do my Eldritch Blast
Yes.
as soon as I see it and push it back so it doesn't hit us?
So wait, I get a, I had a +4
you can
on
try.
anything I rolled.
I will try.
I had a +4 on anything I rolled.
Strength?
All right, so I'm gonna do that as soon as I see it.
Okay, go for it.
Come on, baby. Oh, 15,
Does not hit.
No. Can I see him?
19.
Yeah, you can
He
see
is
Wolfram.
so he is
It's behind a wall.
he has come
All right.
through and kind of
Yeah.
dashed in
I'm
here.
gonna. I won't do it. I don't think I can see him.
Does
I'm gonna
19
say
hit
there's
it?
a wall there.
19 does not hit.
Holy smokes.
And I need you 3 to roll your either Dex or Strength save.
Get us out.
Dex it is.
Lazarus,
Can I use my advantage?
18.
Oh, maybe
Damn
I
it.
can't hit it with
That
magic.
passes.
Advantage to straight roll?
Maybe it's if
So,
it's magic it has
Was that
higher,
that was Strength?
Yeah.
like
So as it
AC or
comes,
whatever.
you are able to get your shield up in front of you and use that to push yourself off of its spiky, chitinous kind of bones that protrude out
Yes.
and get yourself out of the way.
I'm using an advantage.
Using your advantage, okay, and you roll a straight roll.
I should have done that.
Oh,
Not 20.
You are able to do the same thing as you kind of
we're gonna take the
Ride
brunt of
it.
it.
you take the 2 hammers and you put them out as a makeshift shield and kind of push yourself
Come on,
off
Wolfram.
as
Pass it.
this kind of shifts back. Wolfram, what you got?
12.
As you are trampled
Oh,
Oh no, Wolfram.
by this creature
Be
that
all right.
I'll revive you.
You have diamond,
Everything fine.
but no diamond.
You can get it back.
We just. want
so
the
you
last one.
take
No, you have one.
I just think
you are knocked prone.
Use it for Yaga.
You are knocked prone and you take
I get another.
10 points of piercing damage
that's it?
Oh,
Oh.
it's not bad.
And
as
No,
it
no.
now goes to bite you, Wolfram,
Oh,
with advantage.
can I see it?
You can see it.
Would
yes.
blinding it do anything in this present juncture?
You don't know.
Tremor.
it only lives in darkness.
Tremor sense.
Hello, darkness, my old
I'm gonna try to blind
friend.
it anyway.
Okay. It is blinded. It rolls with
Normal.
disadvantage offset by the advantage because he's prone, so it's a straight roll.
I want to upcast that one so his next bite is also
Okay. That is a 14
Hit.
and a 13.
Miss.
Okay.
Is it taking
And
damage
so
from
you
the
take-
angels?
He is. I gotta roll that in a
Okay.
second. You take 25 points
Oh.
of slashing damage as its maw just crushes around your ribs, and it goes for another bite, and you're able to kind of roll out of the way as it gets nothing. Its attention immediately moves to Lazarus as the arcane energy is swirling around
Oh, damn.
and takes 2 slashes at you.
I upcast it. I took damage on myself, so it should still be disadvantaged here.
Okay. I'm gonna roll the it's a wisdom save against wisdom save for your
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that is a 10.
Fails.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll your damage on that.
All of them.
Roll well.
That's not bad. 16 damage.
Very nice.
It's radiant damage.
Radiant damage.
If
I
it
don't know if that
matters.
does anything.
It
The demon.
seems as all of the warriors immediately turn their attention and just some of them slash, some of them kick, some of them shoot arrows. They all just ignite their attacks on this creature, and it shudders for a moment as it then goes to slash at you. And the first attack with disadvantage because it's blinded is a 16.
Fails.
The second attack, natural 20, and a 16.
The 20 fails.
And it has missed. It then backs away. Yanni, you get an opportunity attack.
Heck yes.
Ooh, do I get one?
Come on, Yon Dog.
You do too. You can take a melee opportunity attack.
Slap it.
Whack it with his cane.
A rod, 1 damage.
It rolls a 20.
Can I reckless attack on my opportunity attack? Probably not. I don't think it works.
That's not how it works.
I just decided.
That is a.
Made up rules.
If you have adamantine armor,
We'll say
it could.
it's 23.
23 hits.
Let's get this out.
Come on, Yennefer.
That would be awesome for you.
See what it did.
Yes. 11.
You using the flail?
I'm using the.
Thrime?
I'm using Thrime.
Are you angry?
17.
Tell me what your D4 is.
Yeah, it's 3.
3.
3 of cold
Right.
damage.
So as you smash it with your magical weapon, it takes the full brunt of that, but the cold damage seems to be resisted.
Okay.
So what was the
It's 14
and 3?
and 3.
Okay. Very good. And
Game on, bro.
it is
Chew.
looks ready to charge again.
Is it where it is right there?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
As Yanni, you are now up.
It had a crazy amount of attacks.
Yeah, it did. It had a lot of attacks.
Ride it like a bull.
We're not at that point yet. Let's get some.
So it comes at me. It throws me off. I go, not today, demon!
You should have done it.
And I go into my rage for a bonus action.
Okay, bonus action rage.
And then I'm going to. It looks like it's ready to storm again, like to come at us again.
It gave itself distance and seems to.
Okay.
This is while this is a looks more like a creature than anything. There's certainly intelligence within its piercing kind of glowing blue eyes.
Okay. I'm gonna also jump up on the ledge there.
Okay, roll an athletics check.
Pick whatever spell you
It's
want.
10 feet, kind of just like.
If you get to pick 10 spells.
You just
That's
step up.
9.
You're on the ledge.
Okay. And then I'm gonna take out my magic missile wand. And
Okay.
Use 6 charges.
All right. So roll 8d4 plus 8.
I need d4s, people.
Your
Okay.
rage, does that specify a melee attack?
I don't know if we use more. Do you need more?
That's probably a good question.
You need more dice.
Rage is no, just says attack to hostile.
Okay.
Do you need more
How many
dice?
do you need?
4, 5. I have 5 now. I need 3 more.
Oh, you guys all have 4s.
I can.
Come on.
So 6, 10, 12,
One action.
18, 22. This could be 30.
Okay. Very good.
30 damage.
30
30
damage.
damage.
You
Yeah.
can do
Wow.
As the magic missiles all just explode into it, finding the gaps in its bony armor. That's a nice hit. And it doesn't seem to resist any of them, as bits of its flesh are just riddled with this force energy, and the greenish reddish blood begins to pour out and kind of pool on the floor. Wolfram, you are up.
Wolfram is going to shoot him.
Are you looking at it directly?
I didn't have to see it.
Yes.
Okay, roll a Constitution
Oh, that I
save.
did.
After I
see it,
stand up. Actually, I'm not going to stand up.
Okay.
Con save? Come on, baby.
I didn't have to see it.
15.
You are able to withstand the intensity of the light as you barely are able to focus your eyes and
So that's the
make
save.
your shots.
Which I can
From,
usually.
unless you're,
My goals.
I mean, you would have to kind of crawl forward to see it without it having some sort of cover. So
I will.
you're currently on the ground here.
Oh, it's got cover,
Well, because of the corner that's here, you're
and I'm on the ground.
yeah.
Just roll over 1 square.
I will stand up.
Okay, that's half of your movement.
Then I can see it.
You still have to move at least 5 feet to the east.
Okay.
Mm.
I'll move
Now
5
it's in full exposure.
I hate that.
just. I have disadvantage, or I'm not blinded.
No,
Okay.
correct.
27.
Hits.
And 26.
Both hit.
Alright, so I'll knock him back as far as I can knock him back, 20 feet. And then
This
I
has more
will
charge
do 20 force damage.
20 force damage.
Nice.
Very good.
And then I will a bonus action merge with Nevermore and fly 50 feet back towards the stairs.
Okay.
We can still do that.
Coward! Where are you going?
Wait,
I'll be back.
I can hear Wolfram when you're in bird form.
All right. So you are in your bird form back by
Maybe.
the stairs, and it is now Lazarus' turn.
Can I heal?
I need you to roll. Oh no, you were not damaged. Never mind. Continue.
Awesome. Can I heal Wolfram still, even though he's in bird form?
How are you trying to heal him?
I would like to use my Channel Divinity Preserve Life to heal him.
Okay. Does that require you to see him?
As an action, you can use Channel Divinity to present your holy symbol to restore 30 HP, divided among any creatures within 30 feet.
So you would have to move 20 feet towards him.
All right, I'll pursue Wolfram.
Yeah, so push to
Get back here, you damn bird!
Ooh, am I within that range?
Nevermore says, don't. Never mind.
You can now see him. He's 30 feet away.
Okay. Is Eli within? Can I see him too?
You cannot. He is up in the
All right.
eaves of this
We're the only one
corridor.
that needs it that I can see, so I'll use the full
It
heal.
doesn't say what you can see. Any creature within 30 feet.
Oh yeah, it says anything within 30 feet. It doesn't say that I can see.
Okay,
So
so
it's just a range.
Then I'm within.
So I'm gonna split.
30.
Eli is not in range.
Well, take it back.
He's at 35 feet.
But I'm in range.
Can I predict? Can I position myself to see both of them? To be both within both of them.
Roll an insight check. I'm sorry, perception check.
Perception check. Okay. Perception. Oh, 15.
You would guess that Eli is up in there somewhere. So if you care to move closer, you can do that.
Okay, I will do that then.
And he would be within range.
Okay.
Yay!
Does
Then I will-
everybody in range get?
I can split the points.
Well,
Wow.
you can split it, yeah.
That's cool.
I've never used this before, so be patient with me. As an action, I can heal any creature within 30 feet of me up to half their maximum HP. I divide the number of hit points among the creatures as I see fit.
Yep. So you have 30 points to distribute.
30 points to distribute.
What dice do it doesn't say. Or on here.
Let's see.
Burning Hand spell.
20 to Wolfram and 10 to Eli.
It's a dex save.
Okay.
I'll take
for-
it.
Wolfram, you get 20 points of healing, and Eli, you get 10. Your Channel Divinity has been used as your action. Well done. Lazarus is finished. Eli is up. You do not have any idea where the beast is, Eli.
Gotcha.
Do you know what I rolled then?
Can I get to that? I couldn't get to the front of the ledge because they're both there, right?
Correct. This is a small space, so you can't move.
How about, can I peek out the back?
You can move to the back here, sure. But you have to go down to
Oh,
do so.
So I can't get to that little, right
This
there.
the ledge
Not really
stops
how it works.
before you can see around it. It's up top here.
Okay, so I will drop down and kind of scale along
So you can
the
heal
wall, you know what I mean?
up to
And I'll
half their
walk
HP.
towards, well,
So technically,
slink towards there and
I
peek
can only be healed
Okay.
up to 30.
You see the creature there looking in your
Which was
direction.
6
so it sees me.
Mm-hmm.
And if he wasn't below
Okay.
half, he can't be healed at all.
Wonderful.
You have 10 feet of movement left.
Do I?
So it's for like the end of a fight. Where
I can't
everybody's
get to
really
it.
Low.
I am going to guiding
We'll
bolt
fix
it.
it later.
Guiding bolt. Okay, roll your attack.
Sorry, I'm. Why don't I remember how to do this?
You roll your attack.
I don't know what my
It's a
plus
d20
is.
plus your spell attack.
that's
It's your
right. Got
wisdom plus your proficiency.
18.
18 does not hit.
Okay.
As the bolt of radiant energy materializes, and it is able to see it and kind of duck as
I
the
didn't know how
energy
much
just
dice, though.
fades past it.
10 feet left. Can
10
I
feet
climb
left.
back up?
It is 10 feet up, so no.
Okay. Then I move back 10 feet.
Back 10 feet.
Yep.
Okay, very good. It is now Sola's turn.
I'm gonna jump off the ledge
Towards the east.
towards the east.
Okay.
And then I'm in 30 feet, so I'm gonna Radiant Sunbolt it.
Go ahead and Radiant Sunbolt.
22.
Hits.
That's 8 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. 10.
Does not hit.
And third is 20 damage. Or 20 to hit.
Hits.
And that's another 8.
8. Very good. As your 2 Radiant Blasts poof, poof, smash into its chest, the third one hits into the pillar to the side. As you're kind of jumping and firing, and are you continuing to move or are you staying
No,
there?
I'm gonna jump back up on the ledge.
Okay, you jump out, shoot, and then just kind of jump back in. Okay, very good. Standing next to Yanni.
Can I hold a jump action? Or jump?
You cannot.
No? Okay.
Morthos, you're up.
I
As you
counted
hear
right.
this commotion
Yep.
going on all
I'm
behind you.
gonna run. I think I should be able to get right to where Solo just was, if I counted right.
So you turn around and start running.
Yep, running. I'm gonna run around the corner and just run as far straight as I can.
I don't know where I'm going.
45 feet.
That's 40 feet of
Like
movement.
45.
Okay, 45.
And then I will cast Mirror Image
Mirror image.
Oh,
Okay.
and take the dodge action.
Okay, so you have 3 mirror images all around
Oh, I
you.
wanted to use them.
And more of this.
And you take the dodge action. As soon as you cast that spell, you watch as his head
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
turns to you, and it just starts bounding forward and jumps and lands. It just skirts the top of the ceiling and lands. I need you to roll either a dexterity or strength saving throw.
If you have dodge though, do you get?
Oh, how's a 26?
26, you make the save. You kind of roll out of the way along with all of your little guys, and immediately frustrated goes to bite you.
Yep, at disadvantage.
Yep. That is gonna hit you.
It's a shadow.
Hmm?
It's a shadow.
Does it hit you?
No,
Are you using
it's
one?
a shadow.
Okay, it instantly dispels your magic. As,
All 3.
as its bite dispels any magic that it comes in contact with.
Cool.
And
That's
it
cool.
bites
Looks like
through.
someone planned
It bites,
this thing.
bites through your shadow and hits you.
Hey guys, you guys were really hard on your plans lately. Let me just shatter them all.
So you're telling me in mid-air he bit and then moved and bit me again?
No, as it came down and attacked you, in hitting you, it dispels the image,
Right, so it attacked an image. It couldn't have attacked me then.
and it
Logic
hits
is
your
sound.
your
Logic's pretty
persona. Okay, I'll tell you what.
Why did he do this? He just added 40 health
It's fine.
It's all right. I like
it
it.
comes in contact with your spell and dispels.
All right.
So your spell
what
is
I would
gone.
think.
You take no damage.
The
It
next
now
attack.
takes its second
Sure.
attack
And I'm
against
gonna
you.
die.
That's 24 to hit.
With disadvantage.
Yep.
Sure, I'll take
It doesn't have
the,
disadvantage anymore. Your spell's gone.
I took
He
the
took
dodge
dodge.
action.
Oh yeah, it's okay. You're right.
Lloyd.
So that was 15 and 14.
That's the guy with all the.
That was a 22 then.
Still hits.
Okay.
I will take evasion. Or not evasion, uncanny dodge.
Okay, so that is 15 points of damage, halved down to 7. And the third attack with disadvantage is 19.
That still hits?
It does?
Yeah.
Okay. That's another 15 points of damage.
Oh boy. 19 hits him?
Man, I got 25.
And
What's that?
He has 4 attacks, this guy.
And
it then backs up again. You can
Oh,
have an
no.
opportunity attack against it.
Sure.
You too, Soul? Yeah. Oh,
Are you looking at it?
Nope.
Then roll with disadvantage.
Actually, I might. Do I have an opportunity attack? It was right next to. It was under me,
yeah,
10
how big
feet.
is it?
Sure.
Do I
Are
get
you-
advantage because I was higher than it?
Yes.
To offset then the disadvantage by looking at it?
No, she's looking down.
I'm
so
looking down.
Sweet.
16.
16 does not hit.
17.
Does not hit. All right, so it backs up, ready to continue its attack, and it is now Yanni's turn.
I got hit twice, right?
Well, the one was you dispelled, and then you got hit twice.
All right, I passed both.
Okay. Pass. What?
I have Shadow Blade out.
Oh, you do. I forgot about that.
It's radiant lightning. Can you see it?
I'm going to. Oh boy. I'm gonna jump
I'll
down.
let you go.
Rainbow.
Oh, that
It would
technically go
dispel.
away?
It would dispel that too on the
All right.
second hit.
Can I get all the way to it if I use all my movement?
It's gone then. That's fine.
10 feet down, right?
Now you capitulate.
Because mirror image is not.
That's valid to me.
Yeah,
The other
mirror-
one, if
mirror
he's hitting
image-
my image, there's no way he hits
That's
me. I'm
fair.
sorry.
I think the logic of that is sound.
Yeah.
I was just being excited about my creature working. The mirror image is not concentration.
Can't charge.
Correct.
Yeah.
Shadow Blade is
It
concentration.
is, yeah. I always think that mirror image is concentration, so I forget you can have those both up.
Sorry.
Yanni.
I'm gonna jump down
Okay.
and run up to it. Reckless attack it.
That's 40 feet of movement.
I don't want to go through that if I don't like. Is that like a?
That you.
Do I see that? Is that like right in my path?
Yeah, you could go there. You could go
I
around
don't
it.
want to activate anything
Okay.
else if I.
It's too late. You instantly hear a shh behind you.
Frick!
Behind
And-
Yanni? Oh god.
A red cap appears.
So just being in the
Does
range.
it say no shamrock?
I can't
for
be
you?
surprised. By the way.
You're not surprised. It's
Okay.
just behind you.
Focus on those things.
Missing all spell sheet.
So don't go near those. All right. What am I doing?
Punch me.
Yeah, I'm reckless attack.
Reckless attack. So roll your attack with. Are you looking at it?
Just out of here somewhere. I would assume I don't need.
Okay. Roll a Constitution save.
Okay.
You're gonna go blind again.
I don't have to roll. I don't understand. I know
This
where
is-
it's at.
Yes, but this is if you're looking directly at it or not.
Okay, it's a 27.
You are able to look in your rage, look directly at it,
Your
and
rage look.
roll with your advantage.
That's a crit.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
This is with my Bifask.
Okay, that's
The flail.
That's the flail. Yep.
So that is now just double it, right?
2d8 plus 8. Or
What's
plus
the
4.
flail?
Where's my
Is it-
Only the dice get doubled.
What are you looking for?
2d8 plus 4.
Where's my
These are
other
spells
D8?
for him.
Oh, and D6 of lightning damage. Does that get doubled? The lightning damage with it?
It would.
With Yanni's flail, I just see him with his two hammers going.
So Yanni rushes forward. One hand is has streams of cold, vaporous frost emitting from it, and another, the flail cackles with lightning and thunderous energy as he kind of winds it up and brings it down, smashing with energy on its form. How much damage?
18 and an extra 2 is 20.
Okay, 20, and that's all lightning damage.
No. So 7 of it is lightning damage.
Okay. Very good.
And then with
And the frost?
Thrime,
Yep.
another crit.
Oh man!
Nice.
Yanni, you hear the crowd chanting in your mind, reminding you of taking on the T-Rex.
Ooh. Yanni just got 4 advantages.
Oh man!
Whoa.
Let's see. 7.
Thanks,
So
Mr.
that's
Mike.
so it's 6 cold damage. So that's
Okay.
halved, right?
Yep.
And then it's 7. 7 and
Bludgeoning
hold
damage.
on. No, it's 13, 15 bludgeoning
Oh,
damage.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good. As part of the bone structure actually breaks off under the strength of your blow, and you see that its bony shell is beginning to be broken down as it just keeps taking blow after blow
And it
after
needs
blow.
to make a dex save.
Dex save. That is a 15.
That meets. So it takes 2 damage.
2 damage. to
Lightning.
Lightning, so 1 damage. Okay. And it is Wolfram's turn. As you don't see any of what's going on, though you hear lots of loud banging sounds.
Okay, first I want to make a check, whatever check, to see if this creature is, if I think this creature is the creature that is the mother of demons or whatever.
You didn't see anything else down here when you flew down around before.
So I think it is.
You would have no reason to believe otherwise.
Okay, I will move 50 feet down.
South?
Except the other side of that rock, so I can see the creature. Yeah.
50.
Yeah, not quite. Just as far as I can go, as far away as I can also see it. So wherever that spot is. Okay. And then I will.
I mean, you could try to get back here, stay here.
Can I see it?
You would still be able to see a line through there.
Yeah. I just want to. I'm gonna use my action to turn back into me.
Okay.
2 of them.
And I will use a bonus action to. I'm gonna hex it. I gotta hex it. And it has disadvantage on perception checks.
Okay. Wisdom perception checks. Very good.
Did you get to choose?
And it is now Lazarus' turn.
I'm gonna move up as far as I can so that I'm next to Sola.
So
And,
around this way?
Yeah, right around there. So I have a straight shot to the beast.
Or the
That's
behind
30
you.
feet.
Don't forget
Yes.
about the leprechaun.
Oh yeah. Do you have anything for the leprechaun? So
Did
we
that-
don't forget that it's there.
Did that
I
pop
think
up
it is
behind
there. I
you?
think it's
Because
just
I can't
behind
see it.
here.
It's popped up
I
behind
can't
me.
Oh, I didn't even see
Yeah,
it.
he
Yeah,
has
it's
a
popped up
figurine
behind
there.
I
It's
am
just-
going to guiding bolt the demon.
Guiding bolt the demon. Roll
Yes.
your attack.
Roll.
That's 10 radiant damage.
What was the to hit?
Oh,
The
I thought you
D20?
meant the attack.
Yep.
Sorry.
See
Now I roll the S.
11.
Plus
Plus my spell modifier, right?
It's your spell attack, so it should be your wisdom, which is 18, so plus 4, plus your proficiency plus 3, so should be plus 7.
Yep.
So that's not gonna hit.
It's an 18.
It's an 18.
Yeah, it does not hit. As again, the radiant blast goes
Okay, but
wide.
it doesn't. The secondary effect of it doesn't happen.
Yeah, no, it misses. Good try. Eli, you're up.
No, next time.
I want to get into a flanking position with the Ettercap thingy or whatever it's called. I should be able to get there.
You are unaware of its existence.
Well, I'm gonna come around the corner and then
Okay.
I'm gonna see it, and then I'm gonna get into a flanking position on it.
15, you turn and you do see it there. 20, 25, 30. You
I have
cannot.
35 feet, I think.
You have 30 feet of movement. So you cannot flank it.
Okay, then I'm gonna still attack. Nope, I'm going for the big guy.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
Great. I love being stabbed in the back.
Quite literally.
Not 20.
Yes! Crits for days!
And I'm
we're
gonna
all
channel
rolling.
Divine.
Everyone
I'm
cover your
sorry. You
dice.
know what? Are you rolling? Are you looking at it directly?
No.
No.
Wait, it's-
Then roll with disadvantage.
It's
Dang
10
it.
feet in. It's
Crit.
5 feet in front of him, though.
This is
Double
DM
crit.
rules.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No.
Even though it's right in front of him?
He still has to look up to it rather than looking at his
I was
feet.
gonna do Nova damage there.
Crit smite?
Yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely, you were.
You should have said
I would have
yes.
tried taking the con save.
Should have said yes and then
Is the
passed
con
the
that
save.
low?
That would have been worth
My
it.
con is not that high. No, it's a 3.
It's not like a +8 like mine.
Fine, let's try that.
Too late.
Two.
No.
Wouldn't,
Yeah.
wouldn't have passed. I'm gonna bonus action
Yeah.
Shield of Faith on Yondog over here.
Is that a bonus action?
It is.
Okay.
I like whatever this is.
So
I
you
like
get-
whatever's happening
You
here.
get +2 to your AC,
Oh
and you are now concentrating on that.
boy.
And the creature immediately looks at you, Eli.
Noise.
But doesn't do anything because it's on its turn.
Saved my life. Thanks, buddy.
All right. as the
You should have just let it attack.
the little green red cap
Gonna get hit right
dude takes 3 slashes at you
Mm-hmm.
And
in
a
the
kick.
back.
Yeah.
What do you got?
And
Like
a kick.
24 HP?
21.
So the first is a
Oh, him.
that is a 17.
Miss?
Okay.
Come on.
Second is a natural 20.
That
Are you rolling it
misses.
with advantage?
Yeah, because he's flanking him.
Oh.
And he rolled recklessly.
Yeah.
So that's 15 points of, actually 16 points of damage.
Okay.
Halved. It's attacks. Well, it doesn't matter if it's magical. It's halved. And so down to 8.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Third one.
Third one is a 22,
Oh,
Darn it!
that hits.
and that's 8, halved down to 4.
Oh, I like that.
And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That I see coming because it's attacked me twice now. 3 times.
I'll say you looked over your back at it
Yeah.
and you see it coming.
Yeah.
Could it even kick it though? The gnome's so small and he's so big.
You'd have to like do a flying
this
high
dex?
kick.
Yes.
16.
16.
Yeah.
That passes, so you're able to move out of the way.
Oh, it's strong kick.
You are not knocked prone. You do take 10 points of damage.
5.
Half down to 5. Right? It is now Sola's turn.
I'm gonna jump down. And then I'm gonna walk forward and then I'll get in flanking position once I see the little leprechaun stabbing Jan.
Okay, you get behind the little leprechaun.
Attack!
Top of the day to you, lass.
24.
24 hits.
That is 11.
11, very good.
When it said top of the day to me, I'm gonna smack it in its head.
All right, so you
Top of the day to
bring,
you!
you bring your forearms straight down on its head,
Just
knocking
ask,
its...
have you ever seen the top of something?
A natural 20.
Okay, that hits.
That is 9.
9.
18.
18 hits.
His name is necrotic damage.
And that's 10.
10. Very good. As you smash on the top of the head and then do an elbow to its ear and kind of clap its ear and follow it up with, you grab it by the shoulders and kind of knee it right in its lower back, and you hear a as its back just cracks under your blow. It kind of gathers itself and does not look very good, but it's...
I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows.
Okay, make your last
Okay.
attack.
Okay, kill it. That's good.
Stay away from
That's 17 plus 8.
Hits, roll your damage.
Kill it. Come on.
Savage Attacker.
Yep.
Haha, 11.
11, very nice.
I wanna
It's
hear the-
still up, but
Darn it!
Dang it.
he was battered and broken
Thought I could
by
kill it.
all of your blows against it. Morthos.
Morthos comes in to steal a kill again.
No. For the creature, the rocks that are to his east, by his tail, is there? Can I get to that spot?
It blocks. There's no way to get behind it or around it.
All right,
Unless you went around all the way.
All right, so you can't. I couldn't tell if he was on which
Yeah,
5 feet.
there's no gap in here.
Does he take up all 15 feet?
Yes, he does. He takes up 15
15 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically a huge creature.
Just get in there and hit it and get that sneak attack damage. Come on.
Well, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna run up right next to him.
Yep.
There's another one? That's what I want to know.
I don't think so. But we'll find out.
Very
I'm
good.
thinking it's one per.
And
Nothing
we
popped
will cast Booming Blade,
Okay.
and I will use my advantage.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Shoot.
Oh, that's a 19.
Does not hit.
And we will
Yeah.
use our offhand attack.
Okay.
Wow, it did so much damage.
It's alright. Next time. Next time.
I'm sorry. Before you tell me what that is, are you looking at it directly
I rolled
or?
with disadvantage.
Okay.
I assume.
So then roll a Constitution. Oh, you're not with it.
I rolled with disadvantage.
Yep.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, that misses. All right, you have 10 feet of movement left.
Sure, I'll move 10 feet east.
Down the.
Okay, you're
lip.
at the base of the ledge there. All right.
Bring it. I was gonna
As this all happens, it turns to you, Eli, and goes to bite you.
Took away the charge.
That is a 23. And that is 25 points of slashing damage. I need you to roll a Constitution save.
To see if my...
I'm sorry, you don't actually roll a save. It is instantly dispelled.
Oh yeah, because it does the magic thing. Dang it. Come back down to 19.
Really trying to protect you from that other guy.
I appreciate it. It worked for...
None.
It then
no,
goes and takes 2 slashes at you.
Yep.
The first is a 23.
Yep.
And the second is a 18.
No.
So you block the second, but the first one is raked across your chest. You take 9 points of slashing damage from it. And it goes back onto its haunches, and it kind of gathers itself in, and all of its sticky protrusions extend out. It is now Yanni's turn.
I don't understand. Like a porcupine?
Porcupine, yeah.
But it's standing up.
No, it's kind of balled in.
Okay.
It's still in the same position, like
It hasn't moved. It's just crouched down, basically.
Is it gonna roll?
It appears to you that there's no way to hit this without taking damage yourself.
Right, right. I'm going to...
Is Leprechaun dead?
No, not yet.
I'm going to move into a flanking position on the other side. Can I do that or no?
You leaving
Is that
with
where
the
Morthos
leprechaun
went?
man?
Like
Oh, he's still alive.
like over here.
Yeah, would that be considered a flank?
Yeah, you would.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. I want to go back. Never mind.
You're gonna attack recklessly.
Yeah.
Go for it. Roll. Are you looking at it?
Are you attacking the big thing or the leprechaun?
That's a good question. I'm going to actually attack the leprechaun first.
Okay. Are you looking directly at it, or?
Yeah.
Okay, roll Constitution save.
He's looking down.
I am looking down at
It's
it.
a gnome.
It is very much smaller than me.
It is.
I will lower the DC. Roll a Constitution save.
Okay. 9.
That fails.
So I'm blinded.
You are blinded, so
Attack.
you can still attack with disadvantage.
Recklessly.
And
Yeah.
recklessly would make it a straight attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
And you're flanking, so you have advantage.
No.
That's a 19.
19 hits.
Come on, kill it. Which one are you using?
This is bypass. So this is 8 bludgeoning, and then 1 lightning.
Okay, so 9 total damage there. Very good.
Oh, wait,
As it is smashed on its head and is
Breaks
kind
it
of crumpled and straightens itself back up, looking at you with just a sick smile on its face.
how about 2 more bludgeoning points on that one? Would that kill it? Because I forgot to add my rage.
2 more?
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
Still not dead.
Okay. Oh yeah, but I can.
Hasn't been using it.
Oh, okay.
I have. I've been using it.
Oh, you have?
All right, your second attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, kill it. Come on. Come on.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Nat 20.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
You've rolled 3 of those.
Oh my.
Maybe 4.
Go ahead and roll your damage up. Double all your
Can I use
dice,
that dice
and then
for
add
roll,
your...
please?
Does he really need to? Is it still that far away?
Depends when he rolls.
We did a lot of damage to the first one.
Yeah, like 40.
Ta-da. So that's 12
16.
bludgeoning, and then 6 cold.
Is this still up?
Still up. All right.
You still don't have a kill.
Storm aura. So it's dead.
So you smash him. You smash him with your hammer,
Yeah.
and he gets crumpled. You bring your flail around, and you just crush him across the face. The teeth, all that are jagged in every which way, go flying as it looks back at you with its eyes just totally dazed from the cacophonous, thunderous cough. And then the lightning just shoots forth from your aura and consumes its body as it is shaken and electrocuted and then zapped away.
I just looks at him. Hot damn!
I'm just a dude playing a dude.
That's,
Very good. Wolfram. Yanni, first official.
No, well, yeah, because I didn't knock
First
down the other
actual
one.
kill.
It comes back.
I killed the other thing dead.
Wait,
last
now
time.
is there viper
this is
glow I
awesome.
can still get now?
If you want to take an action to investigate it.
Totally, during this fight, gonna do that.
Yep.
Alright. So I
Yanni's on the
will.
kill board. 1.
I'm just gonna shoot.
Mark
To
it
a leprechaun.
You're shooting Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, magical.
Okay,
item
make your
that,
attacks.
I can keep it like a scoreboard.
Come on, baby. That's a miss. 18
Does not hit.
and miss.
Okay.
Aye.
I will move up 10 feet and inspect the sigil on the ground.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
19.
19. You don't. It doesn't mean anything to you other than it seems to be. You've seen sigils like this in the Underdark, typically associated with demonic rituals. And so you get the sense that this has some sort of demonic or abyssal connection.
Okay.
Right? Lazarus.
Can you get it into range if you move up?
Oh, before the end of my turn, Wolfram says, "Where's the guard from Waterdeep? He's not even in the fight, and he's supposed to be our frontliner."
I'm running up to get him in the circle. Okay.
10, 15, 20,
I
25,
have
30.
30 feet. Yes, sir.
Is he on him?
Right next to him.
So he can attack too.
Yep.
If he wants to get damaged.
2.
Well, not necessarily.
You can attack twice.
Why would magic?
So I roll a wisdom save.
Yes.
Oh no.
With disadvantage.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was, that
he's
was not good.
No, that's perception.
Oh, okay.
So
He can cast it again.
He has no saves, just checks.
it is an 8.
You fail.
I do.
All of the
All over the
damage.
D8s.
D8, D8, D8.
I'll take your dice. They seem to be working.
They also might be infected with coronavirus, but
That's 11 damage.
Well, okay, very good.
Not working, and I'm infected.
Not worth it.
And your action?
My action would be to spiritual weapon.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon?
Well, to use my action, and then I can bonus action attack again with it.
I forgot you have that. I didn't bring that figure down. Okay.
Just throw something on top.
So we're going to just put it behind it, just so you can
Ooh,
see
good.
it.
Is
so
it
now we're all
flanking?
It's a
flanking.
flank. Magical flank.
It does not count.
So it takes the form of a giant, radiant, golden spear, which then I bring down to smash through the top of it.
I love it.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Roll your attack.
You can attack for the action first,
Huh?
and then you can do the bonus action.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
So,
Yeah, okay.
That's what he said. Yep. Good stuff.
so I have to roll my accuracy right now?
Yep, roll your attack. It's your spell attack. So, 1.
No.
That was 4.
Okay,
4.
so you
It
missed.
But I can bonus attack again.
Well, that was your bonus action to cast it, right? And then you could attack in that same turn. And now you have an action if you still care to use it. It cannot be a spell, however.
It cannot be a spell.
No, because you've already used your bonus action to cast a spell. You could cast a cantrip with your action.
Okay. Just give me 1 second. I can't find my cantrips.
I don't know if do you have any attack cantrips?
Attack.
Yeah, but it's gonna take damage. Well, it's okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack with my
Are you
spear.
looking at it directly?
Probably if I'm gonna attack it.
All right, roll your Constitution save.
Okay.
Roll better than a 15.
Here we go.
You should have a good con, right? Con save?
Not bad.
His wisdom is what's the best.
16.
Passes. You are able to look at it. You resist the intensity of the light, and you make your attack.
Yes, with my spear.
Roll your attack with your spear. Non-magical spear.
That is a 22.
That hits. Roll your damage.
And goes no damage.
That hits.
His DC is
7 damage.
7. As you pierce into its hide, you find a gap, and it does do some damage, but not as much as you typically do with your spear. And at the same time, the bony protrusions that pierce outward do 10 damage to you.
Oh,
And it is now
Not good. boys.
Eli's turn.
Can't take. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I might have to lay hands on myself. As an action.
Okay.
Yep. I give myself my full lot.
Okay, so you give yourself 20 points of healing,
Yep.
and that is your action.
Yep.
Very good.
The sacrificial paladin. Wait, no.
These guys are gone. Sola, you're up.
Right, I'm gonna get next to Lazarus.
I have health potions, but those don't come back like lay on hands pool does.
I'm actually gonna go 5 feet away for right now. And I'm gonna use, what's it called?
Radiant Blast?
Yes.
Oh, you're firing
That's after my Radiant Blast.
burning hands?
After my Radiant Blast. So I'm
Can
gonna
you cast it as a bonus action?
I can. It says immediately after you take the attack action on your turn.
Okay.
So I get my 2
So
attacks,
your
and then I
Radiant
can
Blast is
step
your
up
attack
and
action.
then Burning
Yeah,
Hands it.
Absolutely.
Come on!
I like it.
17 plus 8.
Hits.
8.
8. Very good.
If I lay hands on it, is that gonna... Do I think that's gonna hurt me, even though I'm gently touching
yeah.
one of the spikes?
You don't know.
Okay, so it
Guess we
is.
find out.
For what?
For laying my
Burning hands. You don't actually
You
need
have
to
to
touch it for burning hands.
Oh, I don't? Okay, so I'm gonna move up 5 again.
You can make one more attack.
I'm gonna move up 5 first, though.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then I'm gonna attempt to hit it
And freeze it.
and freeze it.
Okay.
Well, you already used a Radiant Blast.
I can do both.
You can switch it up.
Doesn't say I can't.
Okay.
I have
Yep.
before.
Make your attack.
Yeah.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm flanking.
Wait. Are you?
With
You're
my
not
buddy.
flanking
Wait.
with any.
Oh, I'm not?
You-
Okay.
You might have an.
I do have 1 inspiration, so I'm gonna use that.
Are you looking at it directly? Oh, I should have asked that last turn. I always forget on you, the range. Are you looking at it directly?
Can I jump? How high is he?
He takes up the full.
Can I jump up a little bit and then be able to look down on it like you said I could before?
Sure. Roll an acrobatics check.
Okay. I could do that.
Before.
Like I did previously?
Oh, that's cocked. I stumble and fall.
Is that a 1?
It was, but it's a
Okay.
12.
You jump up and you fall into it.
Oh.
You take 30 points of piercing damage. Make your attack.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
you can still stun him.
I can.
Oh boy. Stun him in the ball.
If I'm on top of him, do I get?
Since we all take damage each
I'm gonna
time
use
we
my
attack
inspiration.
him.
Looks like you're gonna have to do a lot of damage.
18
Okay, so you
plus
used,
8.
You used your inspiration and you hit him. Very good. So roll your damage first.
That's 10.
Very good. And I need to roll a wisdom save. Okay.
Oh, is
With
that wisdom?
disadvantage.
Are you using a DM disadvantage?
Yes.
Yes.
I'd prefer to.
Yeah. DM disadvantage?
Oh yeah. How
All
many
right,
of those
so
we got? 2
DM
infinite?
disadvantage is used. Sola used for advantage. And... natural 20
And
and a 16.
Ah, both
So
pass.
both pass.
Alright. Can I
sucks.
get off of it?
Sorry.
That's okay.
How much movement do you have
it's
left?
not okay.
No, you're not sorry.
5,
not
10, 15, so
You're not sorry.
45 minus 15.
You're not sorry.
Sure. Are you
Just right where I was before.
so right there
And then I'm going to use my Searing Arc Strike.
as your bonus action? Go for it.
So you have to make a dex save.
Dex save. Am I rolling with disadvantage?
I don't have any more.
Yeah, I think
You're
there's
in a
one left.
ball.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
No, you're
Okay.
not. We're out.
We don't have any more?
We're out. It says yeah.
Though I don't think he was caught up from last week where we still had 3.
No.
And there were several
He was.
subscriptions.
Was he? Did we use them all?
Another.
I had 2 at the end of last
I
week.
don't know.
There was a couple
Okay.
And I
subscriptions.
used 2 at the start of this week.
Right. So we only used one.
Hmm?
We
only
used
used
one.
Okay, so then there should be 1 left.
Right.
Okay.
But no, you're not using it.
Still no.
Not using it. All right, so I'm just gonna roll a Dex.
So it's I don't know what my
Dex.
dex
Do you
save
see it
though
coming
is.
if you're in an armadillo ball?
17 on the die.
I don't know what mine
It
save is.
passes.
Pass.
Oh, okay.
Yep. It's gonna take half damage, so go ahead and roll your damage.
Fair.
2d8.
Can I savage attack any of my
I don't
dice?
know if I want to right now. I guess we should.
Yes, you can savage attack 1. Yep.
It's better. 6.
I don't actually think you can, but I think savage attack is melee specific, but whatever.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's back to the
It's fine,
original.
It's fine.
That is 13.
13. That's the total.
Yes,
Okay, so then it's halved down because it made the save.
It
halved
says
down
it's
to
just-
6.
3d6.
Yep. Halved down to 3. All right.
Have down to 3.
Because
Double half.
it's resistant to fire,
Oh,
And it passed.
and it passed. All right. Very good. Morthos. Everyone is pounding away at this thing.
It's still on its ball. with the spikes, right?
Sola jumped up to get a better perspective on it, but mistimed her jump and came down on a jagged bone that pierced through the calf in her leg. And she
painful wound.
punched
Ouch,
it and
kaboom.
kind of jumped back and landed again as her leg is kind of bleeding profusely from this puncture that went straight through her calf.
All
Wish I had lay on hands.
Morthos is going to turn around and he's going to toll the dead.
Toll the dead. Constitution save.
Wisdom, I believe.
Wisdom.
Yep.
Is
Yep,
it?
wisdom.
Wow, okay. 18 on the die, 19.
That passes.
Okay.
And then he will use.
The wisest monster
It's only
Just
plus
good
1.
roll. I know. Just
10,
teasing.
15, 20. He's going to flank him
Rolling around.
all the way around.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's not gonna work then.
Right here.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know
It's
that.
90 feet.
Okay. Yeah, because you can use your bonus,
like a bonus
action
action dash.
Okay, so you're right next to a glowing golden spear that is just floating in the air. You kind of look at it, and it looks a lot like the spear that Lazarus wields. And it is now its turn. On its turn, in its ball, it... And I need everyone to make a dex save.
Evasion.
Me too.
No, I'm sorry, not you. You, Wolfram.
So this is straight.
26.
Can I use an advantage,
21 with
please?
evasion.
Sure.
You can use your advantage.
I'm using one of my
Lazarus uses
advantages.
his advantage.
Good idea.
16.
Passes.
I failed.
Yanni fails.
14.
14. You two fail. So you two take 30 points of damage.
Good thing I took
You
the.
two, you
This is
three each
bludgeoning?
take. You
Evasion.
take nothing because you use evasion. You two take 15 points of
This is
damage.
bludgeoning.
It is piercing,
Oh,
which
so
is
Evasion's automatic.
Huh?
I don't have to take evasion,
You
right?
have evasion as well.
Yeah, a rogue.
Yeah, rogue.
Oh, I forgot. So you both take no damage. Thank you.
Noise.
Lazarus, you take 15 points of damage. Yanni, you take 15 because it's half down. And as it does that, it just focuses on Yanni with this radiant energy moving around it and takes a bite.
Oh, you mean Lazarus?
Thank you,
It's like,
Lazarus.
there's no radiant.
Yeah,
energy
yeah.
around.
I like the Yanni thing better. You should
Yeah, I'm fine with the Yanni thing as well. I
story
just-
better.
Takes a bite on you.
I have storm aura around me.
and
It's still in his circle too. Start of his turn, he needs to.
roll a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay, that is a 2.
That will fail.
Roll your d8s, bro. So
That's a 3 actually. 2 on the dice.
nice.
How many do you?
2 of them.
Oh, that's a D4.
That's a D4. I
Uh,
don't want that.
how
I'll just
many
use
do
my
you
other one.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. 17.
17. Nice. Yeah, radiant energy is whipping it.
All I need to do is freaking hit once.
Okay,
I might not.
it now
live
makes
to
its
do it.
attack against you.
All right.
That is a
I'll do something.
18.
Fails.
Second attack. That's 29. I'm sorry, 28.
The first one. Yeah.
Okay, so it goes to bite you and misses as you get your shield in front. It follows up with a slash. You take 15 points of slashing damage. And your guardians are dispelled. And it goes to take a second slashing attack against you. And that is a 21. And that is 15 points of slashing damage.
I'm down.
Lazarus goes down.
Our healer went down.
As this happens, it then kind of rears back on its haunches and jumps forward.
How far?
Do we get to make
You
a...
all of you can make opportunity attacks against it.
Do I get to pick the weapon that I do?
Now, here's a question.
Whatever your primary hand
Were we
is.
flanking when it did this because of where Morthos was?
Morthos is flanking with either Sola, because we gotta kind of pick one.
Or Yanni.
Yanni can have it.
Well, it would
was gonna be-
It would
Oh,
be.
you.
It would be Eli or Sola.
You can have it, Eli.
I'll take it.
Okay,
So
so you can
I
opportunity
roll.
attack?
rolled mine.
What? You can do stunning strike on on this right now.
Can I?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do. We'll
I
Every
do
did
time you
hit it. I
attack.
hit a...
Then take it. You'll take it.
I already
Oh,
hit
you
it.
hit it? All
I
right.
rolled a 16 on the dice plus 8.
that hits.
Yep.
So we can stun it in midair. Is that
And
what's
that's
happening?
10.
It
Before it
wouldn't
go-
actually. It wouldn't.
Oh, we
I rolled a
okay.
28.
I rolled a 20.
Well, actually, it jumps and it would be stunned because it jumped as it moves.
So
and it would land
it would
stunned?
land stunned.
I rolled a 24.
24 hits.
28.
Sorry,
28 hits.
that's cocked. 18 plus a lot.
Now, okay, so you all hit. Roll your. I have to roll a wisdom save.
Yeah.
We have one more
No.
disadvantage
We're
now?
not using
Okay.
Using it?
No.
I think Wolfram has something
Not
in
using
mind.
it? Alright. I'm using my advantage, my DM advantage.
I'm gonna divine smite you.
Okay. That is a natural 20.
10 damage.
Still,
10 points of damage. Okay.
Good try.
21.
21 points of damage. That's
Sneak attack.
sneak attack. Very good.
If I divine smite you, that's a 3d8 plus 2d4, right?
Yeah. Well, it's 2d8 for the smite,
So that's
1d8 for your attack,
Yep, 3d8.
and then 1d4 for your radiant.
So just 1d4.
1d4.
not
So
two.
only if you crit would you double it.
What was your second die on that?
so it's
On the crit?
Yeah, no, you rolled advantage on her.
Yeah.
What was the second one?
It was a 6.
Could have been stunned if we used it, guys.
Shit. And then everyone's would have been crits. Wait, no, that's not.
sorry, you doing
No,
your
it's
damage?
stunned. It would have
Sneak
advantage. They all hit anyway.
16.
But they could have potentially crit. Huh? So you did 10, 21. You're rolling yours.
26.
26. And go ahead and roll yours.
I did already. So it's 16 bludgeoning and then 3 cold. So what is it?
So as it jumps past you, Sola punches up into its gut, and it kind of absorbs the blow, but is awkwardly kind of floating through the air as all of you just unleash
It's
at the same
a demon,
time.
right? Are they more susceptible to radiant damage?
They're not. Yeah. And you all slash through it. Morthos, you cut through and cut off its hind leg.
Oh, it's
Sweet.
going down.
And Yanni, with your flail, you wrap around its neck and smash into its side, impacting its face as Eli slashes up into its gut and runs his radiant blade through. As it lands for a moment and just falls on the ground, its innards spilling out.
So who gets the kill?
I think me, clearly.
No,
Are you
that
sure it
was-
didn't have? Are you sure it didn't have one health point left?
Because the angels did the work.
Are you sure
We
it didn't have
could.
one health point left?
We could say
So
this
then
is a
Yanni would
team
go
kill.
in.
We could start that.
You, as a
Okay,
team,
okay.
you guys all team killed it in the opportunity.
I am
attack.
going to go
Nice.
stabilize.
The demon.
I'm going to go stabilize Laz.
So he is stabilized.
I guess I'll impart
Are we
some
still
of my
in
blood
initiative?
too.
Are we still in initiative?
You are out of initiative.
I'm gonna
Morthos runs
cut
to the gold
myself and
pile.
infuse some blood to him too.
Okay.
He
Not
takes 4 points of health.
And what do you take damage-wise?
I think I take that, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
So I take 4 points of damage.
So I can be not dead now.
You have 4 points of health.
Okay.
I say, so I went around that little green thing, the, lichen, licking stuff, and that's where the leprechaun popped out. So
We should check to see if
trying
it's the
to
right
avoid that, because
Does anyone have any healing? I am not feeling good at
I'm
all.
gonna heal all of you guys. Don't you worry. Just give me a second. I'm gonna heal all of them.
How are you doing so?
How not am I gonna do so?
How now?
Brown cow.
Let's see. We start with the prayer of healing.
This takes 10 minutes.
Takes 10 minutes.
You have your sheet there.
Oh, it does take 10 minutes. Dang.
You can do that?
heal Eli.
You can do aid right now. That's an action.
Yeah.
That heals
Mass
5
healing
to
word as
3
well.
people or whatever.
Eli, as you stand over the lichen, go ahead and roll your investigation.
27.
And you find a Viper
most
Glow
hurting right now?
Shamrock.
Freaking got
Who's
it!
most hurting right now?
Is it
One?
4 leaf?
Eli. He's gonna
I
say.
mean, I'm
Is it
happy.
3
Oh,
total?
you, yeah.
So I'm gonna use aid first
Okay, who are you
to,
healing
to
for
heal
5
myself
points?
and Eli,
Okay,
and you're still hurting, right? And Wolfram.
Wolfram has kind of come over.
So it's
And it raises our max by 5, right?
Yep.
yeah, max by 5, and then you also gain 12 points back.
Okay,
Oh, I get another 12?
Yes,
Oh, alright.
because it's 5 plus my modifier.
That's a good one.
your modifier is +4.
I thought it was 7. Oh, that's my yeah. Then I guess it would be 9.
Yep. Very good.
39.
Still pretty good.
So,
It's just 3 people?
can we invest?
Oh, can I scoop up some of his blood?
I was gonna say, can we investigate the demon?
As it lays dying, its entire form begins to dissolve into black ichor.
Fair.
Well, we've seen that before, I think.
And after about a minute, it's
Gone.
gone.
I will look around for anything that looks like it could be the source of these little fluctuations in the planar stability that these leprechauns are coming from.
Sure. Go ahead and roll investigation. What are you investigating?
Anything that looks like it could be the source of this planar fluctuation.
Go ahead and roll your.
One of the maybe.
Go ahead and roll your investigation.
Well, I will also use detect magic at the same time.
Okay.
So, come on, baby. It is a 19.
Okay. As you. As you look around, you see very faint traces.
Just what we need is a leprechaun.
Of
to come up and murder us.
conjuration magic about each of the shamrocks.
Oh, the lichen things we're looking at?
Just around the patches,
Oh.
kind of hovering near them, but they all fade after about 2 minutes and disappear. And as you kind of make your way back around, you notice that the rune sigil on the ground has also faded away.
Oh. Good job.
Good job, team. I think we've cleared this dungeon.
You said that there was a pile of gold, did you not?
Yeah.
Yes, it's in the southwestern area.
As I tiptoe to the northeast.
I follow Wolfram.
Yeah. Nobody's falling for that.
So do I.
And we all go up there.
So you all make your way
'Cause I'm not
around.
letting those guys.
There's
Eli,
another-
there's multiple patches down south, actually.
Oh, okay. Are they gonna kill me?
Can I be
I
praying
think we're
to
clear
do the prayer
of
of
the
healing while this is all
conjuration.
going on?
Yep. So
Okay.
I don't.
10 minutes passes and you do your prayer of healing.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, just save some gold and whatever that pig is for me. I'll go get some more of this Viper Glow lichen.
Okay, roll your investigation.
I'll go with Eli in case something pops
Yeah,
out.
so you guys go together.
Thank you. 12.
12.
That's
Nothing in this one.
Okay.
7 points of healing for everybody. By
Oh
the way.
boy.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Very good. You move on to the one in the south.
16.
16.
Good to have a healer.
Nothing in that one.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
You should probably use.
This is horse hockey.
Can you use
All
one
right.
of
Use
your-
investigation.
Yeah.
How about you just take all of it and put it in your
Get
bag?
somebody
he's-
really good to help
It's a
you.
matter of.
I'm a +8.
I think
It's
Matt's
kind of
rolling
a little
like
skill
a
challenge.
Okay.
So he has to roll high enough to find it, and then I roll to see if it's actually there or not.
Gotcha.
Okay. Next one.
You have
Move up here.
advantage.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Gonna take advantage.
Then we'll all get to the gold pile together.
Okay, so Eli uses an
We
advantage.
get there at the same time. The gold
18.
pile.
Yeah, we'll all
Okay.
get to it together. Why not?
You find a second one.
You're only rolling like ones?
Hey, now everyone will be able to see in the dark.
If
Oh,
you
you
pass
got
your
one more.
con saves.
Yes. And now the last one.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Well,
You go around the last one where everyone is
That's where the gold is.
where everyone is congregating around a large pile of gold. That a pink, what looks to be a piggy bank, with a slit in its top side, a small curly tail, little pig nose and cute little eyes. It's just kind of looking up at you with floppy little
It's
ears.
adorable.
And
I'm gonna
roll
call
your
it
last
Waddles.
investigation.
I rolled a 12.
You find nothing.
I'm so entranced by this little pig that I trample all over the ground.
Yes, you do.
All right, I have 2.
You have 2.
that's good enough.
Two
Right.
what?
I'll do one more thing.
Yep.
One more heal.
One more
I'm
hit.
gonna do it on a mass healing word.
Mass healing word.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a lot of healing.
We are ready to take
6 more points for everyone.
Awesome.
I'm ready to take on.
Let's fight this
gold.
pig.
Okay, so you
on. Waddles.
grab
Waddles.
the pig. Who takes it?
I'll take it.
Okay.
What, the pig?
Not keep the money hog over here.
And as you all gather up the gold, it's not just
We'll read
gold.
this
It's gold,
I think
and
It's
there's a lot of
continuous.
coppers. There's
it's
a lot
like
of
2 pages.
silvers.
Watch, it's all
There's
full
some electrum. It's all different types of currencies
The solar.
that
know what the
are
pig
in
does?
this pile.
He does.
Yeah,
We don't. Not yet.
but no one.
Wait,
I
there's
can
two
detect.
pigs?
I can
Oh, that's two.
identify on it.
It's a lot of words.
Well, we can find out.
What?
How
Why
much
don't you
gold
have
is it?
Eli put it in his bag of holding?
No.
How much? What happened?
How much gold and all that crap was there?
So there is a total of.
Are there any sweet items that we find in this pile?
There are no items in it.
Okay.
There's a total of 600 gold
Okay.
100 gold each.
100 gold each.
in various denominations. So it would be. I'm not going to break it all out. But
Sure. We'll just say 100
It's 100
gold
gold
each.
Okay.
Is everyone cool with that? Okay, wonderful.
No arguments. All right. Hey Morty, is there anything else we should be investigating in this cave? I know you're sneaky and in Birdman. Did you see anything?
What?
You guys got better eyes, is what I'm saying.
I take a coin and say, Sola, why don't you put some money in this seemingly container of gold?
I'm gonna pat it on the head. Good boy, Waddles. And I'll drop 3 gold into it.
as you put the gold into it, and you being the first one that does so, it immediately looks up at you and it says, "Please put more in me."
I'm gonna put 3 more in. Good boy, Waddles.
It kind of just waddles back and forth happily as it shakes the coin. "Please put more in me."
Waddles, I think you got a problem, man.
It looks at you and just.
Oh, you're adorable. And I. ruffle
Did we
ears.
hear the?
You're all kind of around there.
Yeah, I just didn't know if we could understand it too.
It's speaking in common.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey Waddles, can I have 3 gold?
It looks at Sola.
Soul's reading.
Hold on. There's a percentage number. I have to get my brain to like.
Oh no, there's math!
So, oh, you need her permission? Okay, never mind then. I was just making sure.
Waddles, is there any more gold here that we need to know about?
"Please put more gold into me."
Only if you eat it. I take out 1 gold and I feed it to his mouth, guys. I love this thing.
I think is it just a piggy bank?
Kind of.
Essentially.
So it's a piggy bank, it will automatically make whatever denomination or currency type of change you want. So you can put in, for example, a platinum, which is worth 10 gold,
Oh,
and you can ask it to give you 10 gold, and 10 gold will come out.
Right. Okay.
It's not hers. Never mind. Continue.
Did you want something?
No. It's alright.
Good boy, Waddles.
Thank you.
I'm never gonna use it, guys.
But maybe our bar will.
Maybe.
We could use a sentient cash register.
Yeah.
All right, can we get the heck out of here unless there's something else in
just
here?
gonna, while they're doing that, he just wants to kind of run all over the place.
I'm running with him. I'm running with him in stride.
Passive investigation.
Can I pick
I'm just
up the
running-
stick
I'm running
and
with
shake
Finds
it?
anything?
I will save you the rolls. There is nothing else.
All
to
right.
Okay.
Can we get out of here?
No, I want to pick up the pig and go.
That was a good job, buddy.
Good piggy, and kind of shake it.
It just nuzzles into you.
And
Alright,
it's supposed to tell
so
me how much I have.
I want to go over to
How
the...
much?
It's when I shake it. It's supposed to tell me how
Oh,
much
yeah.
I have in it.
7 gold. 7. It looks
I
at.
put 6
It looks
in, so-
longingly back
I
at
put
the.
one.
Longingly back at the pile of coin that it was sitting on top of. As you're all dividing it amongst yourselves.
Aw.
Oh, I can't resist. Here's 50 gold.
It greedily eats it up, and then just kind of shakes its tummy and makes it like
Okay.
the coin sound.
Tell it I want 10 silver. Can I have 10 silver?
It looks at
10 silver, please.
It kind of squeezes for a moment, and out comes 10 silver from its.
That ain't natural.
I put 5 silver back in.
It's like neatly rolled it like sausage in a sausage case.
It's in like
Okay, I can actually read this.
I take the 5 silver and I put it back in as well.
You guys make your way out
wanna go.
of this underground cavern, back up the stairs, where
Knock on it.
Nilbog is looking down. Huh. You made it! Snaps his fingers, and you guys step out. Says, well, is it dead?
But did the rainbow light stop after we killed that thing?
Yes, thank you.
Sorry.
Once the radiance, the sigil faded and the conjuration magic faded to the Feywild, the radiant lights all stopped
Sweet.
as the gold was scooped up and the rainbow kind of receded back.
Okay.
Well, light's gone.
So how much?
So
gold,
it is.
How much gold do we each get from the pot of gold?
100. Well,
And then I give
now
you 50.
minus 50 from him and
Well-
1 from me.
So
We'll
yeah,
do it off camera.
yeah.
Okay.
Did you not promise us something for getting
Jeez,
rid of
you were
this?
right to the
I
point,
did.
man.
I did. And it kind of reaches into a pouch and pulls out a little stone that is kind of a blue sphere that glows incandescent blue. He says, this right here, pretty fancy. It'll help one of you be a little bit more wise.
Well, I don't need that.
Really?
Pass it on.
What's your wisdom
I
score?
need it.
It actually won't
Wisdom
help you
score.
out.
What you
It doesn't go above 20?
I'll take it.
It's not one
I
of
got
those
it.
cool things?
What is your wisdom score?
It
I
has,
don't break
That's okay.
script till I've done the D&D.
no, it's gotta be. We're giving it one
Correct.
of those two.
All right,
I
got
know.
it. And it's on my head.
It doesn't work if you just hold it there.
So, it's not going in. Do I have to spoon it?
Yanni, this is a reason why you shouldn't have it.
Oh.
That was not a wise response.
I was just, as you said, it would fold around your head. All right.
So that is a Ioun stone
I just want to read about it. I'll give it to somebody else.
of
Well, I'm so wise that I realize you can always
of
use more
insight.
wisdom.
And so
It is insight.
Might
insight,
make you do
whoever
20.
tunes to it in their head slot, they get +2 to their wisdom to a maximum of 20.
If it
My
helps,
wisdom is saying I should take it.
What's
It
my
helps your
stunning strike
helps
though?
your-
So for you,
Yes.
it would raise your the DC for the stunning strike and add 1 to your armor class,
What would it raise it to?
+1.
Plus
Oh,
one.
so it'd be at 15.
The armor class would go to 19,
19.
and the stunning strike
Would go to
would go to
15.
15.
What does it do for him?
For you, it raise
Actually,
your
actually,
spell
you know what?
save DC to 16, I believe.
Yeah, that maxes your wisdom out.
It maxes your wisdom out, and you don't. Neither of you would then need to use an ASI in that stat.
Reality is I'm not sure what it was.
Well, she would
Actually,
still.
I'm pretty wide open.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
but
it
But I
is.
just
Well,
want
Your
18.
max.
So you have that. You guys can figure out
Yeah.
who gets
I'll
that.
do that off camera.
As Nilbog kind of looks, well, that was wonderful. I hope you come back and deal with those Myokin jerks. When it's
Hey,
time,
Did you get
that
enough for yourself?
clan of the dragon will never control us. Right? Right?
Amen.
Right?
Hey,
Hey.
do any of you guys who like to get high on the Viper Glow Lake and have one they could spare?
Scylla could probably persuade you.
Roll a persuasion check.
With advantage because he's helping.
Yeah.
Sure. Gotta
Gotta
roll
be high.
super high.
26.
Gosh darn it.
Yes! Ha
We did just save your life.
Well, it wasn't really the other guys. And he takes
It'll be our secret. Thank you.
gives it to you.
Quest complete.
Boy waddles.
All right. So you make your way back to Nightstone as darkness falls, and you have solved the mystery at the end of the rainbow,
Yay!
and have gained some loot, and will continue on your quest next week. We hope to see you there, but before we go, we are going to give away these dice. All right, did we get 3? I don't think we did. No, we gave.
No.
I think I was supposed to give away the other one. Oh well, I'll give away anyway. So, if you're still watching and are interested in winning these dice, type in exclamation point teamwork.
Makes
Exclamation
the dream
point
work.
teamwork, and you can have an opportunity to win these sweet lime ectoplasm green dice.
Good job, guys.
And so type in exclamation point teamwork. We'll keep the chat going as you have your chance to have these purchased or win one for you, this giveaway.
Purchase.
I purchased them and now we're giving them. And stick around for that if you would like to enter. Otherwise, we hope to see you next Tuesday night when hopefully we'll be able to give away this stone giant. I think we need 4 more subs to make that happen. And of course, continue the story. So thank you so much for sticking around with us. We really appreciate it. Stay safe out there and healthy, be wise. And we hope to see you next Tuesday night. Presuming we can come together if there's no mandatory quarantine or curfew.
You can still do it.
And we hope to see
I don't
you
break the law.
next Tuesday night
I'm a law enforcer.
when we continue to loot, die, and repeat.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum.
Good night, everyone. Cheers.
It